Is it weird compliments coming from this
It
direction?
is so weird.
We're on this
I'm
week.
telling you what.
We're on this week.
I don't think Jeremy's coming back. I'm just going to tell you, this is the way it goes. Heath and Jeff from Murray Kustom Rods. What was the first big, holy, I can't believe this is happening, full build?
I don't know that I've had that moment yet.
You're fucking building a Riddler car. Dude, stop.
I would definitely say there's been a few cars over the past couple of years that have won Riddler that, man, they just don't have
Like which ones exactly in particular?
a really tough time with employees. We had a lot of turnover. It seemed like you couldn't give enough to them. Like you kept giving benefits or trying to do different things for them, and there wasn't enough you could do.
You ever tried threatening violence?
Many times. There's a video of me throwing a bucket, landed this perfectly in the middle of the guy's windshield.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Well, I mean,
Not the best ideas. I'm just going to throw that out.
I just asked if he tried
would
it.
assume.
I just asked if he tried it.
We do not promote or condone.
I worded it in a way of have you
didn't.
ever thought about threatening violence? That's on you. If that's
It'd be cool if you did.
So what is it around here? I've noticed like a trend every time I come and like see Roadster Shop guys. It's like y'all have like, I don't know, like creatine and protein shakes downstairs. Everybody's on like some steroids.
Yeah,
Medium shirts.
Yeah,
there's medium shirts everywhere.
Yeah, there's mild steroid use. I mean, I would consider it like 90s WWE level.
Okay.
Steroid use. Welcome back to another episode of Oil and Whiskey. This week we've got the boys, the men, the full-grown Dallas-Fort Worth hailing Cowboys, Heath and Jeff from Murray Kustom Rods. I always say Murray's, even though it's Murray.
It's the same.
I know. It's like plural. But we always, even like on quotes that come through, it's Murray's. And I looked it up today before, and I was like, there's no S.
Add the S to the end. Kmart's.
Yeah. Kmart's. Yeah. Guys, thank you for making the trip all the way out. You've been, we saw each other at Columbus not too long ago, and you're back and forth across the country.
Thanks
Come
for
out
having
here
us.
to shoot the shit with us means a lot.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be fun. We have John York, shop manager extraordinaire, filling in
for Jeremy.
talking car build stuff. This is good when it's other builders on. Have you on?
We'll see.
Listen.
We'll wait till the end to assess whether
No,
it's
you do a
or
good
not.
job, John. Honestly,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You do a good job. This is how. I just wanting Jeremy to listen to this later. This is how. That's how you say nice things.
Yeah.
This is how you just like.
I'm not used to that.
I'm just letting you know you did a really good job today.
Yeah. That's twice in a week. You said that last night too, and I didn't know how to take it.
Oh shit! I did say it last night.
Yeah. So you
all
should
right, this one doesn't matter then.
Edit that out.
Save it for next week. You guys brought bangers of whiskey as well. Fucking Blanton's. It's been a while since we've had Blanton's on here.
It has. That is a all-time favorite there. I think that's what really got me started way back in the day.
It's back in the day you could actually like get it still.
It's definitely my favorite.
Yep.
I bought them online.
Let's get into it.
Me and two of my buddies used to go to the grocery store, the Jewel around here, and you can get 6-pack prices on them. And you'd get 6 of them, and it'd be like 20% off, and then we'd each take 2 and put one in the closet. And it was always with a joke, oh yeah, one of these days this is gonna be like Pappy, you're never gonna be able to get a hold of it. And then sure enough, like 3 or 4 years later, you can't get a hold of it, and it's
Well, crack that thing open, Phil. Let's get this party going. So you guys got to experience the lovely Chicago traffic on the way up.
It's not any different than LA.
Well,
less Prius.
the traffic might not be. There's a lot of other things that are significantly different than LA, but yeah, traffic sucks. It does.
Yeah, I did.
It's that whole fucking lake thing. Because if there was like
No, there's no traffic on the lake. You can't drive there.
everything, no matter which direction you're going across, you're going to have to go up or down.
That's
there's
a
no
fact.
there's
yeah.
no cross through. Everything's packed up against the side.
Dude, and all the pollution in the air too.
Yeah, that's from that's from the
smoke.
Canadians.
That's just the last 2 days.
Yeah, that's from the Canadians. It's wildfires, man.
Wildfires.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what's been going on? We it was good. Columbus hung out, did the standard parking lot drinking.
Columbus was a good time. I lost a horrible game of credit card roulette at Eddie Merlot's.
Ooh,
Well, that's a bad spot to lose.
how many people in that?
12.
That was that
Any
one.
of our guys?
No.
All right, cool.
It was.
Just a little closer.
Sorry. There was Paul from Dutch Boys. Jonathan was there. Let's see. Brian Cruz. Tyler from Revision. Some good gals. And us. And it was brutal.
Sometimes those hurt.
It hurt. So next time y'all are going to lose.
How many was that in a row?
Yeah, I've lost like 5 or 6 in a row.
Are you serious?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, that one hurts more when you lose it because usually it just pays itself off.
All the big restaurants.
Oh,
The key is the metal credit card.
Do not put a metal
Don't
credit
put
card
the metal
in the
credit
hat.
card in there.
It stands out.
it stands out.
Yeah.
You thought about putting an expired credit card in there.
That sounds
That's
better,
that's
right?
a great idea.
Hotel room key.
Hotel. Yeah.
Barnes and Noble card.
A Target gift card.
Yeah. So what's been going on, guys? What's the big push right now? You guys are building some awesome shit, and it's always like something wild and crazy. What's the big push right now?
Well, I'd say right now a big push is a Detroit car
Oh,
going for the Riddler.
okay. So we can hop on and look at pictures of that thing right now.
Oh
then.
yeah. Let's scroll through all the pictures of it. Super cool.
Detroit next year.
2028,
Okay.
which is their 75th anniversary.
Oh,
So just kind of.
go right up against all the big guns, and I'm sure going to win that. Try to win that.
Oh, dude.
What can you give us about this build?
It's a Lincoln.
Okay.
It's a 67 Lincoln suicide door car.
That's ambitious for a fucking Riddler car.
Man,
Holy shit.
we've managed to find a little niche with Lincolns,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
We talk about Lincolns a lot. That's
Gorgeous
my
looking
arch
cars.
nemesis. It's my arch nemesis of a car.
They are. They're brutal.
I was going to say that's a hard car to build just for a cruise-in car, let alone for fucking Detroit.
We did. We built a full frame for it, and it has extended quarters and all kinds of stuff. I mean, the wheelbase has changed. Machined the full grill for it. Bumpers are handmade. Everything. I mean, it's your typical Riddler car, full belly pan car. I don't know how much else I can really say.
You
about
don't.
it,
That's you said enough. The cool thing about those is the bodywork parts you can just knock out. Just not real big,
It's the easy part.
not real long, straight sides. Everything's curved, so you can kind of hide a lot.
Yeah.
yeah, 4 doors.
Yeah,
Super
of course.
Well, if you can't talk about the car, obviously. We've never had the pleasure of doing a Riddler car here. We've had some grade 8 cars. I'm curious as a builder, doing some high-end builds, sort of, if there's a mentality shift that you have, knowing how the judging process and how much they scrutinize the car they're going into it. As a builder, does your kind of mentality have to change to that, or do you approach it the same way you would any other build?
That's kind of a tough question.
John coming out of the gate with a
Fucking
bang.
you're
Sorry.
Yeah,
prepared.
I've never been part of a Riddler
Let me
build.
see your
I
hands.
would say-
You got notes on your hands.
It's on my wrist.
I would say that
You're trying to gamify it almost.
yeah, but you also evolve before you get to the other end of the car. So it's kind of like you're chasing your tail in a way. But
Sure. Like
You'll-
going into that, though, it's like a pretty scrutinous judging from like a point system, if I'm not mistaken. Josh probably knows more.
It is.
It's
yeah,
to expand on that, and very interesting question. Knowing, like you said, the gamifying, knowing the game, right? And you said it evolves. It's very difficult, I would assume, very difficult from a stylistic standpoint when you want to make something just bitchin' and fucking cool, right? That's what you guys are known for. And then the gamify part of the point system and like, well, this needs to be this way. We're going to get this much for level of difficulty. The chrome needs to be this, so the backside's the finish. And when those two sometimes are contradictory to each other, that the thing that's going to be the most perfect or get points or slickest might not be the coolest. So which one wins?
Cool.
Badass?
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
It doesn't need to be
That's
exclusive. I think there's a lot of times they are.
they don't have to be, no.
Yeah.
But I think that sometimes that when those decisions need to be made, it goes well, let's chrome this part and let's do this, and sometimes the detriment for the.
I would definitely say there's been a few cars over the past couple of years that have won Riddler that, man, They just don't have
Like which ones exactly, like, in particular?
We can
Which of
edit
Jesse
and post if
Greening's-
it's back.
Which of Jesse Greening's cars did you like the least?
It actually wasn't any of those. His cars are always badass, but
Yeah.
there was a Model A that
Another one.
that was man, it was out of the wrong decade.
Tell you what, the
A
level
lot of stuff going on.
of work put into it. I
Tons
will
of work.
give.
Tons of work.
Actually met one of the fabricators that works at that shop just at Columbus last week. He's a big fan of the podcast. And I was like, I know we've talked about that car before, and lots of work that went into that.
Hey, there's a ton of work. There's a ton of stuff going on.
I do think, though, I have been involved with one as well. It's not done yet. It's coming, but in that process, you get so hyper focused because you're chasing those details, right? And then we've talked about this. Then it's if you're going to do this fastener this way, then where do those fasteners go throughout the entire vehicle? And then that fastener needs to have this washer, and if that needs, then let's countersink it on this panel, and let's do this. So that leads to 3 layers. Well, what you're doing is you're zooming in, zooming in, zooming in, zooming in. If you stay zoomed in all the time on every little part and every little part, you're chasing the details, right? Sometimes I think that some people maybe never zoom out, like all the way out and like on the ground and back from it and look at all the angles and see how it actually sits, not on the display, like as a
Just as a car.
Yeah.
right? And I'm wondering if that is because of getting so focused on so many details for so long that the process, several years, right? And then, do these. There's not like a lot of total mock-up with all of the custom parts built in thing. And you're like, we got all this time. Let's build this whole thing and let's stand back and look.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
The final assembly might be the first time some of those parts ever got put on the car. I'm trying to be nice,
Yeah.
I think Tom Peters nailed it. They said the most important tool at the GM Design Center was what they call it, the courtyard or the lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Where they would roll the car out and it's this football field basically in between the buildings, and they'd roll the prototype out and everyone would just stand there and look at it from
All
20
angles,
yards out,
distance,
look around.
up top,
Yeah.
see it roll. Like you said, so many different.
That's what you do when you chop a car.
Yeah.
When you chop one, you need to cut it, put it outside, walk around it, let it sit on the ground where it's going to be, get a good eye of what it's going to look like. When you're standing too close to it, sometimes it does not. Sometimes it looks better standing up close to it than it does from 20 feet away.
Right. Oh, even just a weird, especially like a chop is a good example, or doing like front fascia stuff and a bumper wraparound, a straight on view. Like, oh, hell yeah, this is fucking great, and maybe then there's always that, you get down and you do the head and you're like, oh, well, shit, that little line, it lines up here, but then it's a weird, funky deal, like on the side.
Yeah, or like sometimes you're like, oh, I can't get this trunk panel out of the car. That'll happen.
Has that ever happened before?
No, it's never happened. It's a little recent issue.
Built really cool inside. Was this customer driven for Detroit or you?
Well, it's kind of funny. So this car started out with a group of owners
With you?
with us.
Fun. Bet that was fun.
There was 3 different guys, and they would come in at different times of the day, and they all had different requests of what they wanted the car to look like.
No, thank
And-
you.
I'd push that outside to take a look at it.
No, keep going. I need to see it a little further away.
It was fun at first, but I mean, hell, we went through like 3 or 4 hoods.
Wow.
Wow.
And those
And
3
hoods
had
are
the
very flat, and they are a bitch. Anyhow, so they all kind of broke up, and so we had a buyer for the car who is a really good friend and mentor for me, and he bought the car, and he's getting up there in age, and he realizes his longevity, and
You've done this for Richard Rawlings? I had no idea.
he is getting up there. Isn't he?
Yes. Take an opportunity.
So we sold it to another one of our customers here in the past 1.5 years, 2 years. And So we're rocking and rolling on it pretty hard right now. And then, so it's kind of weird. It's essentially 5 people have been involved with it.
Wow.
It didn't start as a Riddler car from the get-go. It started out, these guys wanted just all blacked out Lincoln and not anywhere where it is now. And they wanted stack injection, sticking through the hood. That was kind of the funny car look is what they wanted.
Okay.
It not anywhere close to where it is now.
Completely changed.
So it's changed. Realistically, the car's changed directions probably 3 times.
Why Detroit and not Slonaker? 75th anniversary?
No.
Okay.
I don't have an
Detroit's
answer.
2 months later.
It does buy you some more time. Detroit does buy you some more time.
Right.
And I would say the Slonaker was not, it seems like I think it's actually been picked back up in the past few years, like the past 5 years, right?
Yeah, yeah. Where they start pushing it to what it is now.
We were already in the Riddler mindset, I guess.
Going to the show, going with the judges, seeing what they're looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
We already have a relationship with some of the people up there.
Yeah.
I'd love to build a custom to go to Slonaker with. I'd love to do that and take a cool custom car up there to California.
How did all this get started? We're hopping backwards. We're going to go all over the place. How did all this get started? For the shop.
The whole deal.
The whole deal. Yeah. We got time, man. We got all the time in the world.
Man, grew up like all of us in this room did. Just grew up into cars, reading the magazines. Grew up on dirt bikes, grew up on all that kind of stuff. And then you get to be an age of driving, and dirt bikes and all that kind of went away for me at that point. Started working in stereo shops, doing that kind of stuff. And at the time, I was more into trucks and, the OBS and all that kind of stuff.
Sport trucks, mini trucks.
Sport trucks.
Yeah, stereo.
All that. Back when stereos were cool.
What year was this?
I started working in a stereo shop in 97. I was 15. So it was kind of at the peak of
I was 17 in
audio.
97. Yeah. So you still had Texas Heatwave down there and
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Greenville and
Texas Heatwave back then was awesome.
yeah. That was
That place
before
was rocking.
That was before they said no moss.
I went down there for the first time in my truck when I was 18. Man, I learned lessons of life.
Oh, it was OG Woodstock, the craziest Daytona Beach and Panama City and Burning Man times 100 all rolled into one.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Damn.
Nuts.
It was nuts.
Especially when
No, never did.
like, wait a second, she's gonna wow. Whoa.
Stand to win.
Yeah.
Yes.
There were naked women at a car show.
Just women at a car show would be a start.
Just women at the car show.
Yeah. Like hundreds. Yeah, and if you're obviously at any point in time, but an impressionable teenager.
Yeah.
When you're like, well, I'm not doing anything else. This is the industry. This is what it's going to be like for the rest of my life. Come to find out, it's only for sport truck, mini trucking shows, and it doesn't happen in hot rod shows. But
There were people brawling in the evening. They had like this little cruise through kind of a, I don't know what you'd call it, but they have like a little line of
Camping
trees.
area.
And
yeah,
people would be
everybody
camping
camped
out.
there. Everybody camped.
Man, and people would just cruise through there. There'd be girls in back of trucks. There'd be people fighting in trucks. I mean, it was just out of control.
And not just a rag. I mean, it'd be something with a jam up paint job, something slicked out, people leaning on it, getting thrown into it.
Getting thrown out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you had debuts. You had every truck around was debuting at Heatwave for this outdoor just Lollapalooza extravaganza.
It was nuts.
It was until people lost their lives and trucks ran through the campground and a bunch of people got shot and no more Texas Heatwave.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's back.
Is it back?
It's back.
It's gonna be, maybe we go check it out again. So stereo shop, obviously, that 15 years old, I did something similar at 18. You're just around it. You learn a
Have
lot
you?
of.
You did? Oh, we haven't heard about that before. I
You
didn't know
have.
if that was-
You absolutely have heard that. It's the same thing I've talked about.
So, you kind of get your hands dirty. You start learning about all kinds of different things and light fabrication at that point. Quit doing that. And then I went and worked with Jeff at a place in Irving, Texas. And they were doing more sport truck stuff. They had a lot of stuff that was on the cover of Truckin' Magazine at the time.
What shop?
It started out affordable customs, and then it changed to hardcore customs.
Okay.
But we were doing a bunch of sport trucks in the 90s.
Yeah, like window visor.
Yeah. The one, no.
No, I'm talking about didn't you do a shop logo for when the name of that on some of the trucks? I remember seeing that name. I thought on the windshield of
on the back windows.
Back
usually,
window.
yeah, that or the tailgate, hand striped and all that stuff on there, But yeah, we were doing a bunch of trucks in the 90s. I mean,
Wild paint job days.
yeah, I mean, we're a brand new pickup. Take a 93. I think it was 93 and chop it. It was like a 2-month-old truck. So we're trying to be the first ones out with something like that. But yeah, we're doing quite a bit.
So I was seeing all that, on the cover of the magazines. They were the only people really local to us that were doing that. And so I started working over there with them. And at that time, they kind of transitioned out of the sport truck stuff a little bit and started getting into choppers and all the bike scene. Worked there and learned that I didn't like doing body work.
Okay.
Didn't like the paint end of the business. Then I got into doing chassis work at another place, and then I transitioned into race cars and worked at a couple different race car shops. And then the last race car shop I worked at, we were building all the first gen Nova front subframes and rear suspension. We were making, if y'all remember, a company called Unique Performance that made all the Eleanor Mustangs.
Yeah.
We used to make all their suspension stuff. So
Okay.
like I might sit down and weld 100 control arms through like a week
Oh, wow.
and have to weld all their lower control arms.
There's no Unique anymore.
No.
No,
I think they went out of business in like 2006.
yeah,
But
They get to visit a lot of their employees.
they did. And there's some, yeah. I don't know how much you know about that whole situation.
I know a little bit.
Yeah, people can Google for themselves. Look it up. Yeah.
It's a unique story.
Unique story, yeah.
It's a cautionary tale, if you will.
Yes. So about that time I graduated from college, just living as a poor person basically. And it was time to, figure out what I wanted to do. So I started my own business. That was in 2006. And, it didn't take much to survive at that point in my life. And my wife would basically, she worked in a medical office. And so
Okay.
all the drug reps would come in and like try to sell their drugs. They were always pushing. So they'd bring in like food and stuff. So she was stealing that and bringing it home. And we would eat that for dinner, live off that. It was,
Getting by, doing what you got to do.
living on beans, man.
Yeah.
At the same time, he was working at the race car shop, but doing that in the evenings at first.
Yeah.
Evenings and weekends.
Did you have any work set up when you decided to start the shop? You have one side job that you needed to do?
You would get just random jobs throughout, like,
Yeah.
hey, I need to shave my door handles, or I want to put air out on my car, or whatever.
Weld this roll pan in. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're just kind of being a whore and taking whatever you can get. I'm still a whore.
$900. Sorry. Off camera joke.
You make that 1,000, I'm in.
Hang on. You take credit card.
You'd be surprised.
So it's word of mouth as the side things going on, but you're working at the race car shop as well, right?
Yes.
When does the time come that the side business is you got to make a decision, side and race car?
Well, when you can't make it to work in the morning because you're too damn worn out, been working all night, and you're getting in trouble at work, it's like you got to make a choice.
Yeah, you got to pick one.
Got to pick one.
You try to build up enough backlog or work to get you through for a certain length of time, or just wonder how that mentality like going through your head. Like, we got this one big job. I've got 10 jobs lined up. All these guys are going to bring cars to me if I can go full time.
This job will
wish
take
it
me
was
2
like
weeks.
that,
I better get some more jobs after that.
I'm going to get fired because I'm not showing up to work every day, so I got to turn this into something.
I would say it was very much flying by the seat of my pants. And the first few years, and I don't know that I still don't look at it this way, but I would see a job come through the door and I'm like, all right, that's going to last me. That's going to provide for me for 2 weeks. And then you got another one that would pile up and you're like, all right, I can last 2 months with this. And so you're just kind of looking at those jobs as more or less like, how long can I survive off of it? And that was, like I said, I don't know that I don't have that mentality now.
Never really taken a deep breath of like, okay, I got work.
No, man, I'm still deep in it mentally, I think, and don't know exactly where to slow down.
He'll barely take off or take a vacation. He's there.
I mean, that's
almost every day.
That's what it takes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can also like not slow down. But we've gotten this advice a lot, and wish we all would have learned or listened to it back then. Was live in the moment and be happy for what's there versus always being like, oh, is the rug going to get pulled out from under me, or I better do this, or I got to do that. Sometimes just take the.
You can say it as many times. It's just impossible.
Yeah,
to
100%.
actually sink in.
Yeah, but you can. It sounds good to say.
Yeah,
it
does.
Right.
I'm not arguing with you. It's I've been on the giving and receiving end, but
Yeah.
it doesn't receive.
No, it's what keeps it pushing. But it's also good to think about. Like sometime, man, I wish I could be like that person that would just be like, oh, okay, and then move on.
The flip side of that, I would say that truly I enjoy what I do. I enjoy getting to do this for a living and create and be around it, just be in the environment. It's, if I wasn't doing this for a living, it's where I would want to be. So.
Right. What was the first one when you made the decision? You can't, you're getting in trouble at work. You're doing that. So you're like, hey, boom, I'm going full time. I'm going to give this my all. You tell your wife, tell boss at the time. How's that go?
Told my dad, told my family, told my wife. And, everybody was mostly supportive. And, I would say I'm fueled a little bit by negative energy sometimes.
You got to have the ones that say you're going to fail. Cause that's,
oh yeah.
Yep.
I was told, I can't say it on air, but, I was told that basically wouldn't make it and all those different things. And, so it kind of watch me, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I probably still feed off that energy a little bit. And
A chip on a shoulder is a powerful motivator, isn't it?
It's what's worked for me all these years.
1,000%.
You looked at me when you said it. So.
Well, I know we've had these discussions there. It is a powerful motivator.
It is.
There's no way to get something done quicker than to say, we want to do it, but I don't think Josh really can make that happen. So we're going to have to find an alternate.
I mean,
somebody else we can talk to.
Much like you were talking about, like it's nice to say, but we're not that type of people. Like it would be good if the personalities were driven off of positive reinforcement. If everyone's just like, man, you did such a great job. I always knew you could do it. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything, right? All of that, like good shit that good people should thrive off of would be good. But if that's too much of that, there's almost like the kind of thing of like, you don't doubt yourself. You believe all your own fucking hype and all the family. And you're just like,
makes you relax too much.
It makes you relax too much. Like it's the proving, again, it sounds so fucking wrong because it's got to be something mentally wrong with an individual that is pushed harder to prove the other person wrong. But it does, it's like nitro versus gasoline. Like you could be pushed by, kind words, but
yeah,
nitro is going to make,
There's something about this industry too, though, where that's so prevalent. Like I was just talking to Dakota, literally this conversation today.
Really?
Not only the stepping back and expanding the microscope that you're looking under your work at, but that mentality of almost the imposter syndrome internally as fabricators. I think a lot of us have. I can't speak for everybody, but this idea that you're not sure. So you kind of understand. It's like this idea that it's not good enough for me. That guy's looking at it. It's probably not good enough for him, and he's talking shit. That makes me want to do it better, right? Because there's never a time as a fabricator that I'm satisfied with the panel. And it's what drives you to continue to get better and do better work. And that has transcended over the years here into how we approach our whole builds, how they drive, how they run, how the AC works, like all those things. We have that same scrutinizing criticism to make it better. And I find the guys in my experience in the industry, that come in like, I've got this, I can nail this. Or you come back an hour later and you're like, you do not have this. Like, you are wrong. Like, the confidence seems to always be false in my experience. The people that are, how we're saying, you're not sure if you're going to make it, are the ones that keep striving to do better and push yourself. It doesn't come externally. Like, working for you guys were never down there like riding our asses. For the most part, it was all internal of, I can do this better, I can do it faster, I'm not happy with it yet. So I think it like transcends through a lot of, in fabrication anyways.
Yeah,
For sure.
I think every builder we've talked to, nobody's ever happy with what they finished. They only see the flaws in what the next one's going to be and make it better. And
I think that's every build too.
Yeah.
I think every single build, you know what's wrong.
yep,
You know, you want to make it better on the next one.
Yeah, that's
I think
what
that's what drives the industry, and that's what
Yeah. for
makes
sure.
it makes people getting better.
Yeah.
that's what we're always pushing the envelope for, bigger, better things.
right.
I think George Poteet's quote really should be like for the entire industry.
I think we should put it up on the wall.
Yeah,
Which is,
you got to say it in his voice. I think. Can you pull it off?
I can't do his voice. Jared can do his voice. It's essentially, I don't give a shit about winning, but I hate to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's the win doesn't matter.
You don't care about
But-
the praises. You don't want to hear you did a good
Don't
job.
want to lose.
yeah, those are the ones that stick with you too.
It's-
You
I mean,
can't shake them.
We said that so many times. The absolute, to say so much with so little words, and it's so simple. You hear that, you're like, oh yeah, I get it, and then it's like starts digging deeper, and you're like, oh wait, that's so much deeper than what. Do you know how deep that is? I think you just said it, but it sounded good. It is. It's the afraid of proving yourself right if you're doubting yourself all the time.
I was watching some other sports. It was ESPN 30 for 30 or something, and he said you got to make that switch from loving to win to hating to lose, and at that point you hit another gear and just keep going.
I think that's Shorzy.
That was in Shorzy too. Yes, that was, you mentioned it. No, there was somebody else. He took it from somebody because when I watched it, I was yes. It's a great quote, regardless.
Good quote.
Fantastic. So while
Give your balls a tug.
give your
buddy.
balls a tug. Sorry, we're way off topic.
Different
now.
quote.
While you're doing this, like as you're transitioning from the race shop into your own business, are you brick and mortar at this point? You have a dedicated shop? Are you working out of your house, or how does that transition into having an actual business and shop that's dedicated to building cars?
So I had I don't know if y'all really have them here and whatnot, but it was like an industrial park, and there's, just tons of shops within a complex essentially. And I rented out space inside there, and then I was in that place for about a year before I decided, like, all right, I need more space, and thought about it. There was this place in downtown Fort Worth that was kind of a run-down area, and there's bums everywhere. But they had a swap meet right there 4 times a year. So I was like, all right, that's cool. There's car people here right in front of me 4 times a year at least. So I was like, I'm going to go rent out some space right there and have some exposure.
And do like a soup kitchen on the side.
Yeah, you do a soup kitchen.
Yeah.
Just don't leave anything outside. It'll get stolen.
In a Prius.
Dirty Mike and the boys.
Dirty Mike and the boys. So did that, and we stayed in that shop for about 3 years before we moved into our last shop. But there was a lot of change and transition that happened in that shop over those 3 years, and a lot of growth. It's kind of crazy over the years of how much, like, all the different chapters. So we've been in business for 20 years, and the chapters of your business and how they change over that time span of, your level of hunger, the growth of the guys in the shop, and the quality of work, your equipment. I mean, all of it. And it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan? I mean, obviously nobody really has a total plan, but types of builds, style of cars, like level of builds, I want to do it all? Or was there even any thought, just like next job, and then you grow along the way? Or did you like, you know what, one day I'm going to get to I want to be a full-blown hot rod shop and do everything under one roof. I want to start to finish everything, every single car, and I only want to build, sleds, or I only want to build sport trucks or whatever. Did you have any type of idea?
Yeah, I did.
What was it then?
It just wanted to build old hot rods, you know.
Okay.
Just wanted to build something that looked cool and ran down the street well. We don't do paint and body or interior in house, and didn't then.
Good for you.
I'd like to.
That's a double-edged sword.
It is.
It really is.
100%. Yeah. I
We
think
would
you,
like to get there.
You coined it best on one of the podcasts. I don't know who that was. Oh, it was Fuller when you guys talked about the survivor going in a paint job.
Oh, that decision, that's the most expensive.
What's the first time you take the condom off?
Oh, it
What
is.
you said, yeah.
It is. It is.
It can be very expensive consequences if you make a mistake.
Yeah, it is. Man, I say some good things.
I listen, right?
I don't remember those things.
Is it weird compliments coming from this
It is
direction?
so
Dude,
weird.
We're on this
I'm
week.
telling you what.
We're on this week.
I don't think Jeremy's coming back. I'm just going to tell you, this is the way it goes. I love it.
Hopefully he gets that stuff worked out with his cat and then he comes back.
Yeah, thing got him good. I didn't think those claws were that deep.
Yeah, it's a lot of cat.
Yeah,
Anyways,
What's the backstory on that?
Jeremy's cat doesn't like him. Jeremy always wanted a cat.
For real cat.
Yeah,
Okay. I thought this was a.
He wanted a cat, got a cat. Once they got a cat, the cat hates Jeremy, would only play with his wife. I guess a couple of days ago, Jeremy got, he was tired of the cat not liking him. He was going to force the cat to like him. They do have it's a Bengal cat, so it's, it's one of those pretentious, like, it's not just a regular house cat. Like, it's almost like a tiger.
it's a little bigger cat.
It's a little bigger cat. And the thing fucking tore him up. Like, absolutely tore him up.
Not so fun now.
It's like the scratches that didn't need stitches are the most appalling, but he did get like 20 or 30 stitches.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
From a house cat.
Luckily, it was after Columbus.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody
He'll be fine.
say a prayer for Jeremy. He'd be fine. That one scratch is started.
It's a little deep.
It looks a little
Looked like
infected.
Maybe infected.
What was the first along that process? And we're gonna get to you, Jeff. Don't worry. Right, this is a group thing. What was the first big, like, holy shit, I can't believe this is happening, full build, like, we're doing it?
I don't know that I've had that moment yet.
You're fucking building a Riddler car, dude. Stop.
I haven't had that aha moment yet.
I think you guys came on here and be like, I bet you I can be the most humble that's ever come on this podcast. You've built some crazy ass cool shit. So back then, there's always got to be the one, even if it wasn't full built. I remember the first time there was like, where you actually feel like, oh, okay. Not that you've arrived or anything, but you're a real hot rod shop because you're doing a build to a certain level, right? You have a customer that comes in, you go over ideas and blah, blah, and it's not just a repair job or it's not just a project or whatever it is. Now we're building.
We've had a bunch that are, with us not doing paint and body or interior and house, we've been a part of a lot of builds that essentially we don't necessarily see the end
We
of.
didn't ever get to see the finished product. They
You're
just
metal masters then. You
metal it and then they go on.
Yeah.
Doing all the chassis part of it.
Also a sweet spot to be at too.
Doing line work, doing, engine compartments or whatnot, doing the drivetrain setup, maybe, doing all the exterior sheet metal work, and then you may not see it again.
Growing up in our era, do you think for most shops it was the first time you got a street and performance crate engine?
When somebody's ready to pop for that out.
Some chrome and power stuff.
Chromed out tune port.
Back in the 90s. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Then we'd arrived at that point.
100%.
That's a 383, 425 horse.
Ours is Buddy's 502. When you do a 502 crate motor from GM Performance and a Roadster Shop chassis.
I mean, that's pretty big time. I'll give you that.
It was. I'm not even being funny. Like that was the, okay. Now it's on a different level because before, it was, even if it was, some bolts-on suspension and maybe some rust repair, and even if it was a paint, it wasn't a build, right? You were mildly restoring, resto modding, leaving some stuff. Like the guy would be like, I'll handle the interior after that, or I can do some of those stuff, or get it to that point and then I'll take it. Grateful for all that, because those were jobs and paid the bills and put food on the table, But with the idea of being a builder, like, and some of that's just misplaced, but it's what pushes you forward. That first one, it was Roadster Shop chassis and Big Block from GM Performance was like, well, I guess everybody better be careful. It's a full-blown hot rod shop now. Like, it's a full build. It might as well been a fucking Riddler build at that point.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it was things that didn't need to be done, you know, completely smoothed and slicked out and gloss painted the chassis and deburred and re-radius the entire block. And the guy's wanting a cool hot rod, but we're looking at it as like, it's a business card.
Yeah.
Show everybody what can be done, you know?
We worked on a, and I think it was 2011, we worked on a 57 Nomad that had a Roadster Shop chassis and did an LS7 in it and everything. And y'all have also gone through a lot of transition and changes throughout time as well. So that had the cool rails, but the whole internal structure was all tubular.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was,
I don't know if that date's like puts a certain date to you or.
Yeah. That's like probably 2010-ish, maybe earlier.
let's say 10 to
I
12.
want to say it was like 2011 when we had the chassis.
That was
That's-
a
And we cut all the rear suspension out of it. And
build for another shop as well.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we cut up pretty much. I mean, changed a bunch of stuff, trying to fit more tire, all that stuff.
I would say that was one of those moments of like
Yeah.
getting the street and performance motor,
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to think. I don't even remember when that car was finished.
We had it at Good Guys in 2013 with our Easy Up. Our Easy Up vendor spot.
Easy up vendor spot.
Yeah.
That's a big move right there, like committing to a vendor spot and trying to take it seriously on the business side. Like, you're laying it all out there. You got to have something. You got to have the matching polos and, look legit and try to get out there to, bring business in instead of just word of mouth stuff. So,
And then y'all pull up in a toter home.
yeah.
We're selling product, though. We got
I still
ex-
don't know that we've sold a car build at a show. It's all chassis and product side.
I don't know that we have either.
It's a slippery slope to go down.
It is.
I think that I definitely think that builds come from those shows, but it's much like anything.
branding.
It's branding, and it's you've been legitimized. They're gonna have that conversation with you, at another point in time, or whatever. I mean, there's builders. I wish we could have some more conversations with even some of the more well-known customers out there that are getting older and stuff like that, because those dudes are smart and they do their own thing completely different than us, and they watch these builders and vet them and have conversations and stuff, and they're these guys didn't make this money to afford these cars by being fucking stupid, right? So they're smart.
right. You're
They're
right.
smart. They know what they're doing, and there's guys that unfortunately do get taken advantage of, but there's also the ones that you have conversations with, and 2 years later call up and be like, yeah, I talked to you so-and-so. I actually ran this idea by you, and I talked to a bunch of other shops, and this one thing that you said, really resonated with me, and we're going to do this build, but you can't say, like, it's not like he walked up to the so-and-so Hot Rods, I've got this money. Actually, I'm ready to build this car. It doesn't happen that way. It's a process.
Legitimizes you as a company. They see you keep showing up over the years. A lot less concerns you're going to disappear on them, take their money, see your body of work. Yeah, it's that you're actually putting that effort into the business as well.
Right. It's crazy how long after you may hear from a phone or hear from a customer at that point.
Shit, yeah.
How many years later, like, hey, I saw you at Good Guys back in.
We still get calls. It's not as many, but we still get calls. Saw you in the Hot Rod book.
Yeah.
Saw you in the...
Really?
Yeah.
We would forever do shows and we're never going back there. It was absolutely terrible. And then 6, 9, 12 months later, hey, I saw you guys out at NSRA Kalamazoo.
Hey, that's a good show, all right?
That's my go-to show. All right? That's what I grew up on. That's why I'm here today.
That is the question though, is what show do you go to or do you pull out of? Is it worth it or not?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know because it may be 2 years, 3 years, but then they see you there.
We've chalked it all up. It's all marketing and brand building. You're not going to get the sale at the show, but they got to see you there, and you're going to make some contacts that you might not hear from for
Right.
years. But the guy that was there and had to build his business up or sell a car that he currently had. He
Kid
saw
in
what you were
college.
doing and
Yeah.
loved it, and it made an impact, and now he's ready, and that stuck in his brain. So
Said it before, to be at the right place at the right time, you got to be a lot of places at a lot of times. You know, it's just like fishing. Dude, you want to catch a bunch of fish, you got to put a bunch of lines in the water. You can't look over that pond and be like, it's probably not even worth fishing in that one. Probably not worth fishing in that one. Well, you ain't going to catch no fish, you know. But put the lines in the water, and it's a fish. You've been fishing before,
Yeah,
right?
a couple times. You know, there's water all around, as you pointed out. That's why traffic here's so bad.
No, it's exactly what it is.
Well, y'all really screwed me up.
You don't fish?
that's nice.
I mean, we're going to keep the shows on the list, you know?
Oh, you were about to be done
Oh,
with
yeah.
shows, and now we just talked you back into it.
Yeah. You know,
You
Well,
got
the
it.
parking lot
bring out the
party's
fishing
worth it.
metaphor.
I mean, it's there's all kinds of different like reasons to say yes and no, but I think there's always more that say no, say yes. You know, it's staying relevant. You know, and get that thing in your shoulder that's telling you, you know, you're not going to make it, and I bet those people are talking shit, or I bet they're going to forget about me, or this people. You know, you got to keep going and putting it out there. What's
Keep
at the
on
end of
keeping on.
the thing that I will say, 100% Phil's going to agree with this. The advice that we will give is probably better than Intech and BBT's business advice. Just listen to this podcast and don't even go to the thing. Do not spend stupid money on a stacker, toter home, big rig with the fucking awning and do all that shit because you think that's the barrier of entry to get to a good guy show or to be on the midway. Like if you don't have that, then you're not. If you're a hot rod shop and you're selling builds, right, and you've got a couple of year backlog and you're happy and you're trying to talk to new customers like that, my personal opinion, do not spend that money without things to sell. Show up with a smaller trailer, the easy ups, the do the thing that is affordable, that does not put you in the hole, and say, this is the car we built, right? This is who we are. We do some of these things. Nice to meet you. Meet the other vendors and suppliers and hang out at the Roadster Shop Trent and trailer and build those friendships and relationships, and even with other stuff, do that.
I think you got to find the happy medium. It's like being a hot rod shop, you need a truck and trailer. You're constantly going upholstery shops. You're picking things up. You don't get the shitty 10-year-old beat up Hallmark trailer.
No.
You also don't need the Renegade toter home or the crazy race trailer. You got to find something you can do both with, that you can afford, you can use for your day-to-day stuff, and then show up to a show and have a respectable appearance with, and not kill yourself or break the bank in the process.
I think so many guys out there, like, they won't even do the show. And you talk to them. I talked to a couple of them, you know, at Columbus, whatever. It's like, well, we came here to do the show, but we're not doing a rig, you know, we're not doing a exhibitor spot or whatever. You know, I'm looking at if we can get a Freightliner, or we talk to this guy, and they think that they can't do a spot unless they have like a big rig, or they think you don't need a big rig. Nice dually, good trailer.
The expense of doing a show is not the cost of the show.
No, that's the cheapest part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the cheapest part. If you're already going to the show, paying for your vendor spot is the
Right.
I mean, that's the minimum.
Right.
Hotels,
If you're
meals,
going,
flights,
yeah.
fuel to get out there.
If you're
Credit
going,
card
you might as well
roulette.
have a spot.
That's real expensive.
Credit card roulette.
Yeah. That's probably a good piece of advice. You should probably give that advice out to people.
Don't play credit card roulette.
So you throw it all in a hat and then somebody picks out, or how did
Yeah.
that work out?
So I didn't even
don't.
know this game existed
Oh,
until
this is a famous
Maybe that's
game.
why you keep losing. Maybe
Yeah.
it doesn't really.
You don't know
They're
how to
just
play.
getting your card every time.
well, so the very first time I played was Eddie Merlot's in Columbus, probably 3 or 4 years ago, and went to dinner with Brian Cruz, and we were sitting there, we're having a good time.
His bar bill alone is
Yeah,
the
that'll
hard
bankrupt
part.
several companies.
Yeah. Hey, we were having a great time.
He's a big dude too for having such short arms when it comes time to.
Not big anymore.
No, he lost a lot of weight.
He ain't big anymore.
He's looking good.
Yeah, yeah.
He still has that mustache though.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
on his face. You can't help that.
It's a good looking mustache.
Is it?
He's a little
Like
white.
Burt Reynolds.
He's a little wider. He's got a little wider going.
Well, so
San Antonio, South
we're sitting
Texas.
there eating dinner,
Chris
he goes,
Hansen.
"Hey man, you want to play credit card roulette for this?" And I'm like, "Man, I don't know what the hell that is." So
I don't think he asked.
He just
You
did
said
it.
we're doing it.
I think he said, "Where's your credit card? Put it in the hat."
the waiter comes over. I was gonna buy her dinner regardless, and the waiter comes over and we throw our cards in the hat, and they sit there and shake it up and do the whole rigmarole.
Yeah.
Well, they pull out Brian's card, and I just kind of laugh, because I was gonna buy it regardless.
Yeah.
Now I got a free dinner. So I guess that winning is bad. I don't know if any of y'all are gamblers.
Yeah. You
know-
always win the first time.
When you win the first time, man,
You got to
you're
play
hooked.
again.
You're
Yeah.
hooked.
Then you start chasing it.
You got to start.
This
You got
is-
to relive that moment.
Then you're like, let's go to a more expensive dinner because I'm going to make up for all the rest of them. There's no way I'm going to lose this time.
So I've lost like 5 or 6 in a row.
That's it, like gambling. Yeah, typical.
Yeah.
Bill Ganal got a good one.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that was a table full. Yeah.
Same place, Eddie
You
Merlot
try
in
to hedge your
Columbus.
bets, like when they order, like, yeah, I'm gonna do the Wagyu tomahawk.
Yeah. Make it.
$2.99.
Yeah.
Fuck
Bring
it,
the
and some
seafood
dog.
tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want the seafood tower.
was on that deal. Whole
Bring
table.
it's a side of lobster. Actually, he's probably wants a buddy. Bring 2 of them things. Yeah.
The Tony line.
Yeah.
My cousin will be like, "Hey, bring me a double tall,"
double tall.
and you're like, "Oh my god, if I lose this deal, this dude drinks alone."
Yeah. Yeah, those sometimes get a little we had some alligator arms. And
Cousin Mikey, we don't need to keep bringing him up.
no.
But that fucker puts together a dinner and invites 87 people.
Sets up the reservation
Yeah.
and says, "Hey, we're all going to dinner. I got the reservation. Be at this place at this time doing dinner."
This is to celebrate the Tahoe that all of you built.
And then somehow miraculously at time of payment he's
In the
hard to
bathroom.
find.
Was locked up in the bathroom.
I fucking made the reservation.
Well, that was hard.
Yeah.
All right, back to car building. Back to car building. So, Jeff, where do you come into play with this whole deal?
I guess working with Heath before, we already had a relationship or whatever. I'd quit doing that, went to a dealership painting, and still friends with Heath, going over to the other shop, his shop where he's working at night and stuff. Still doing little things here and there. One day he calls and says, "Hey, I think I got enough work for both of us, and want to build hot rods." And I was like, "Sure, why not?" But I think that was in probably like 2008.
8,
Yeah.
2008.
Damn. That's a long time ago.
Been a
18
while.
years ago.
Yeah.
How come you didn't come in there and start painting? If he painted,
I kind of started getting away from it with health reasons and
Okay.
and stuff like that. So I was trying not to paint, but I still painted at the shop for a little bit. Firewalls, dashes, motors,
yeah,
all that stuff. A few patina jobs here and there.
But he'd be wheezy for a week.
Yeah,
If you painted
wheezing,
the dash in a
coughing,
car.
cough up blood, all
Damn.
that stuff.
Think about wearing a mask, or you just want to inhale it?
Well, I
Raw
grew
dog
up.
it, man.
I grew up in a body shop. My dad used to do the '70s Corvettes and fiberglass, and I'd go to work with him. And here, kid, here's a Budweiser can. Tape it up. End
can't
of the
s-
day, I get the candy a Budweiser can. But
you can't smoke a cigarette and drink a beer
Right.
if you're wearing a fucking
right.
respirator.
I mean, you got a
How else you
grinder
can-
down there like that.
How else are you gonna spray?
No, just painting without a respirator, being dumb.
Yeah.
Being, painting all the sport truck days and all that stuff, I wasn't wearing a respirator. But yeah, started building hot rods and, air ride, whatever we could do. I guess that's 2008 is whatever we could do then. That shop was like you couldn't even put a lift in there. The floors were so bad. It was
Yeah, it was rough.
It wasn't dirt floor, but it might as well have been. You couldn't roll a floor jack across the ground with a car on it for sure. Ask me how I know.
Yeah.
Lowrider of the year, knocked a 24 karat gold alternator off of a car.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
yeah, trying to roll it on a floor jack.
Where'd you have the jack mounted that you knocked the alternator off?
The floor was so rough that the tires weren't rolling, You know, so under the cross member in the front, and it slipped out from under the cross member right on the alternator.
Ooh.
That car was a jigsaw puzzle, a gold-plated jigsaw puzzle.
Those are fun to.
Lowrider G body that had been. It was a puzzle, but I mean, everything on that thing was engraved, gold-plated. I don't even know what we were doing to it. We made some covers or something for the frame to cover up some cracking or something.
Yeah, and then the whole back half of the car had broke off too.
But yeah, we're whores doing whatever.
So as you transition, like obviously mini trucks, race cars is the background, and now you kind of dip into hot rodding, right? And you guys now, in my opinion, do amazing killer metal work. Where in that transition does that happen, and how does it happen? Like, are you just figuring out sheet metal trial by fire? You know, not the shit on the mini truck guys, but like a few roll pans and shaved door handles aren't really the same transition into building full cars.
You better be careful, buddy.
I know. I don't want to offend you.
You better be real careful.
There's nothing wrong with MIGing a roll pan in.
There's
but
offset license plates too.
that's the hard part.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. But
I would say it's a transition though. Like when you're doing sport truck stuff and you're learning to weld up door handles and tailgate handles and relocate, welding on roll pans. You know, you're learning some basic techniques. When I started building race cars, you had to start getting into like stretching quarters for, you know, larger tires to come out, welding up fuel doors and that you start learning a little bit more. I was fully TIG welding at that point, and that was in probably 2003. And so once you get away from MIG welding, then you start TIG welding. Now you're hammering, dollying your welds and seeing a lot more, just seeing a lot more from it than you would with a MIG weld.
sure.
So I think it just started kind of transitioning. And then I think this whole industry at that time has really transitioned from, say, early 2000s to what it is now. The expectation of metal work is completely different from, 2000 to now.
For sure. I would say that too.
I would say, early 2000s was still probably a cave and pave mentality.
Sure.
You didn't see people trying to metal finish things the way they do now. And I don't mean metal finish with, 80 grit over lumps. I mean, really trying to get something straight.
Yeah. And as you're building out the shop to accommodate that, like what's your first kind of dip into big equipment? Like what's the thing that was kind of the piece
Planish and hammer, English wheel.
Sure.
That kind of stuff. I had a Marchant shrinker and stretcher back in probably 2008 or 9. So I started trying to accumulate tools pretty early. I've always taken whatever money and reinvested it back in.
Yeah, if your wife's bringing all the damn food home from the thing, like you got no cost. Like
let's roll this back into the company.
Exactly.
My wife was working at nights at Texas Roadhouse as well, just to like
bringing home the rolls.
Dude, she's bringing home the rolls.
Hell yeah. You're telling me, let me pull it up here.
I was waiting to get into that because I wanted to find out about this car. And
So you're telling me a mini trucker couldn't build that?
Well, that's why I was trying to find how they got to this evolution because that car's fucking cool. Like, it's a lot of work. And I've been watching it for a while now as you guys are updating and kind of the process you're going through here. I mean, that's a lot to take on. And it's super impressive as, on the outside looking in. So trying to fill in the blanks here of how you go from mini trucks and race cars to where you are now.
So
there's a big gap I feel like right now I'm still trying to find.
That car in particular, so it started off, we ordered a fast track chassis from y'all and went through designs with Eric Black, and we extended the wheelbase, moved the front wheels forward 1.5 inches, and then just kind of did a few trick things on that. And then we got the car from the customer, and it was a run and driving car. It showed up at my house on a Saturday evening, dropped off by a European guy and
No way.
Definitely a
Transporter?
Hot shot all the way.
Pajama pants and slides.
Pajama pants, didn't smell good.
So a transporter.
Is this on you, shit, or
That thing was a
We're making
was
some
a 454 SS car, a good 15-footer, 10-footer.
Yeah, it was a 15-foot car. I mean, it was a nice car. I drove it from the house to the shop and drove it around. I mean, it was perfectly fine. It was a car most people would be probably really proud to own. And
once we got into that thing, though, it was
Yeah,
gone.
it was shit.
It was gone.
just
Somebody
Bondo
was
artist.
yeah, somebody was a sculptor. Both sides,
Worked
You know,
way harder
way
to
harder.
do it that way.
Yeah,
There was even part of it was it had like a window screen that was covered in Bondo to fill up rust. I even found a pre-roll in there
Really?
in the quarter.
But does it not ever blow? We talk
Pretty
about it all the
new.
time. Does it not blow your mind that that didn't jump out of how bad that was, and then you had to go find it? Like how long that stuff lasted, and like
yeah. Who knows?
nowadays,
Yeah, those are always the ones though.
I
like
know.
the car will
Yeah.
come in, you're like, oh, this car's so clean. Like we're looking at the jams, we're looking at the rockers, we're like, this car's solid. And then you strip it and you find
Yeah, that
An inch of Bondo.
that thing, the
70
same thing.
convertible
Look
that
in the
we did.
trunk. We didn't see anything.
Yeah.
No evidence.
you can do a, I mean, 5-year build, perfect metal work, perfect body work, perfect paint work, everything done to the exact right way,
something
and it's
explodes.
like, it's a ring. Where's that?
Yeah.
Where'd that
6
come from?
months into-
Get the paint manufacturer out. Like what the? This is horrible. Should have just used a stop sign and some window screen, and then never had a problem.
I think it's that old school Bondo.
The old school Bondo and old school
Well, this had-
Clear was
Oh, Dynalite.
This wasn't that old.
wasn't it hot.
No. There like the deck filler panel
Yeah.
still had the Dynacorn sticker on the bottom or Golden Star.
Oh,
It was pretty fresh.
they did a damn good job there.
there's a strong
Just-
possibility that sculptor's listening right now.
It hadn't get
Seeing where we're at.
It hadn't got shown yet, or hadn't gotten enough sun on it.
We should probably thank him. He gave us a great opportunity.
So
We stripped the car, and I call the customer, and I'm like, hey, man, we probably
surprise.
need to throw this thing away. And he's like, no, don't tell me that. I was like, dude, it's going to be cheaper if we start over. Or we can make something really unique out of what we have.
Hear me out. I know we could buy another car for about 40, but we could rebody it for untold amounts of money. Aren't you down? Yes.
They were down.
Right. Sounds great.
We were like, you'll have something really unique.
Yep.
And,
Anybody could just buy another Chevelle.
Eddie Chevelle came out, obviously, after
Yeah.
we didn't know about its existence, and it's pretty ironic how similar
Similar.
the cars are.
Yeah.
Saw that thing at Grand National this year and was kind of like,
You got to see- you
holy
gotta tell-
shit, that's a badass car.
You got to tell Eric, be like, dude, you got to tell me these things. Like, if you're working on some other similar stuff, like, let's do it different. Eric might need to have hands put on him, We give Eric shit a lot.
I want to see him whoop your ass.
He's going to. I told him I'm not going to any more shows that he's going to. I had to even text him the other day because I felt bad.
That must
So
be
you're
real bad.
avoiding Eric.
Yeah. I said, you're not mad. And he said, no, I don't get mad. He said, just know I'm working on something. I didn't like the sound of that. But you're not mad though, right?
He's
Seriously?
at the jiu-jitsu gym right now.
He's got like
Yeah.
the coolest set of like machined brass knuckles that you've ever seen.
He's going to lay me out.
It's better than him
But he's
saying,
going to.
I didn't hear it because I don't listen, which would have been my response. Just to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, but you're meaner.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he's going. It's been so bad. He's going to do it, and he's not a public person, right? He's a very kind of private person and kind of flies. This is going to be like at an award ceremony or something in front of it. He's going to make a point to say, "Who's cowboy now, motherfucker?" That's exactly what it's going to be. Sorry, go on on tangents. So Eddie's came out. How did the customer of this one feel when Eddie's came out?
I don't think he gives a shit.
He just wants a badass car.
Just
Doesn't
wants
matter.
a cool ass car. And that's what we're striving for.
It's the shape is wild.
So it's the guy that's working on this car prior to working for us. He's been with us since 2021. His name's Blake. He's a badass. He's the best sheet metal guy I've ever been around. He was coach building Ferraris and Aston Martins and all kinds of stuff prior to working for us. And he's definitely leveled us up just being around him and what he has the ability to do, and just being in the environment and watching him work is amazing.
He's super humble and also willing to teach anybody. So
That's rare.
our lowest guy doesn't treat him any different. Now, if you ask him how to do something and you do it a different way, different story.
Yeah, watch out there. Yeah.
Different story.
Yeah,
But if
don't
you-
ask me again if you're gonna do it
If
different.
you waste his time asking him a question and you don't do it his way, then that's a different story.
Sure.
But I mean, usually, I mean, he's trying to make it all out of one panel. You know, he
is making incredible things out of one panel that, you know, you and I may make out of 4.
Sure. So he goes by Blake. It's not William, because I've seen him too. It's William Blake.
He's Blake.
Okay, so shout out to him. Yeah.
Sometimes we call him
comment
Bill.
up there. The William Blake is who they're talking about. And yeah, I've seen his work a lot over the years, and he's phenomenal.
Did you read that comment?
I did not. Oh shit.
Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of what you're building when you're deep in it, adding small details here and there. That's fucking crazy.
I think he listened to the podcast.
I think Josh
then
read
went
that
back in
beforehand.
time.
Ran back in
Josh
time.
was reading that during doing
No,
research
I
for
swear.
the podcast.
That's crazy.
We've had a pretty wild journey with Blake. I don't know if I think he'd appreciate me talking about it.
But we'll find out.
If not, we're hiring.
Blake, when he started working for us, his mom passed away, and he had a alcohol issue, and was pretty hard. And you know, we battled with him on that, and then he actually went up and spent some time at Wes Rydell's place. I don't know if you are familiar with Wes and the things Wes does, but he went up there and stayed for I think a week and a half. And came back, and he's had some issues, but he has been sober now for about a year and a half, and has just been he's turned his whole life around. It's been pretty amazing to watch.
That's pretty awesome.
Huh. That's crazy. That's awesome. It's good to
Yeah,
hear.
well,
the,
respect to
cheers
you
to
guys.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about
Cheers to
that. But, hey, respect to him and you guys for sticking together and working that out as a shop.
He's definitely been a large part of our team and been awesome to have around.
Does Wes do some of that, like helping and stuff up there?
Yes, he does.
He's in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
so you can't do anything but detox. You know, work.
I imagine you can do other things.
Work.
Mark.
Yeah.
Huh. That's awesome. Sorry, got fucking.
We have quite a few talented sheet metal guys at the shop. There are in the back, even our low man on the totem pole is pretty talented. He's, how old do you think Connor is? 22, 23? Or is he older than that?
I think he's 23 or 4.
He has he's one of those little drifter kids, and he's got his little Mazda RX-7. I think he calls it the piss missile. Not really sure.
Piss missile.
Piss missile.
I think, did I meet him? What was the show we were at when you guys took us out to that wild sushi place? You guys
in
had some
California?
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys had some fun.
That was in California.
You went to California with us?
Yeah, I was just the quiet guy at the end because I don't usually speak at shows. I'm don't
Okay.
like crowds.
So,
I
hey,
was
that-
with you and Smunt.
As you're on the
Cruisers was there.
podcast.
Well, yeah, here this is my
Cameras,
home. Like
yeah.
I speak a little more in the shop, but you guys had a couple guys with you. He's a younger guy, thinner. Is that who you're
he
talking
wasn't
about?
there with us.
We had Junior with us.
Junior.
Okay.
Mexican guy, Junior.
Yep, he was there. And then,
That guy is an amazing artist.
yeah,
He's-
he had quite the crew with you.
He does tattoos. I mean, he can do all kinds of art. Sheet metal.
He's a hell of a sheet metal man.
There's a skateboard hanging on the wall in the shop that he did. Is it a skateboard? No,
he did a charcoal of my 51
that's right.
that's in the hall, and he made the frame around it and did all the car. Like the charcoal work on it is awesome. Like
It looks like a black and white photo of his car, and then he did the frame and all that stuff, and it has like an inlay in it. But the skateboard that I'm talking about is a 41 Buick Custom, and it's on the bottom of a skateboard, and it's all charcoal, and it looks like a black and white photo.
that was a car Cole
So-
Foster finished. If y'all are.
Wow.
So he's super talented. I mean, he all areas. You know, I mean, everybody's artist in the shop really.
And
But-
Junior's been with us since 18.
But yeah, back to that deal. Connor was the youngest guy, and he wasn't there.
Okay.
But yeah, even Connor is extremely talented. Just being with us, basically probably the first year and a half, he was a unbillable employee, and then we kind of built him up and worked with him, and he's there now.
He's very dedicated. He started at he was working at another shop. He would come to our shop in the late afternoon when he would get off and learn to TIG. So he was MIGing quarter panels on at the other shop. You know, that he had a little bit of experience in that, but got into TIG welding and all that stuff. And for the first year and a half, like Heath said, that he wasn't really billable, but he was learning. And so he's out in the shop now and, you know, making good progress and doing good work.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like on the outside looking in, that's like a testament to what we were talking about when you've made it. Like you're saying, you don't feel it, but like you're bringing guys in now that didn't have it, and just by being exposed to what you guys are building and what you're doing and the crew that you have in the shop, you're talking very highly of a kid that you brought up within there. Like that's about as top as you can get in this industry when you're passing it along to younger guys. Like we talk about it here all the time. We just brought Joey over from the chassis shop, and there's a lot of times you don't feel like you're doing enough for the crew or the industry, but when you've got a kid that you're sitting here speaking so highly of, I mean, to me, on the outside looking in, that's like you've made it. Like you're creating a new generation of guys that are skilled just from being exposed to what you're doing and working within your crew.
I would certainly say we're probably not doing enough.
It always feels that way. Here
It's
too,
hard to run a business and
You're
get things done for
That
the
year and a half
customer.
is expensive.
and everybody just wants an opportunity. They want an opportunity to come in the shop and, they'll do whatever for 30 days so they can start working on a car. Bringing someone in without any real experience or, someone that doesn't have any TIG welding or any sheet metal background at all, bringing them into the shop and training them, one, it's extremely expensive, but two, everybody has an idea if that's what they want to do. You also, in our area, we're, if someone works at our shop and they want to go get a job somewhere else, they can get a job. And it's not that in reverse. So, by the time you train someone up and get them, say you hire someone in low and they're essentially working for free for a year and you get them trained up, next year they're worth quite a bit more, but you kind of need to make some money off of them because you have all that training cost. So you're not giving them the raise to exactly where they should be. That loyalty sometimes doesn't go both ways. And, now they're down the road working somewhere else, making more money.
You got to start doing it like Honda and Toyota. Just contract it out. And it's going to, I'm not being, being halfway being funny, but I think that unfortunately, that the things have changed quite significantly over the last probably just 2 years on the amount of skilled and the want together that's available isn't there. And there's a lot of shops and a lot of work and everybody's got a job. I think that, like Toyota, Honda, and some of these places, they had some people that wanted to work, but they didn't know what the hell to do. So they invest in the training and build them up. At that point, you got 3 to 5 years of working that off, of doing what needs to be done. We're seeing more so now the amount of want and right attitude more so than you used to see, but not the experience. I wouldn't say skill, but skill and experience, but not the experience, but way more of the right attitude and the want, and like you said, that's extremely expensive and difficult because the customers that come to you and come to the Roadster Shop, they're not really about the charity part, right?
They don't give a shit. They
I want
shit done.
I want my car built and I want the best one. You guys
want it right.
Yeah. But as a whole, everybody there is some, I don't know. I don't have the right answer. It's just you see the changing of the.
Yeah, we've had a handful of guys really wanting to put forth the effort. You're dealing with that significantly more than we are, but Owen and Joey really kind of stepping up. And from the outside looking in, they have the effort, they have the want, they're putting forth the after hours extra effort. So it's like you want to continue to
100%
invest in that and help them get to the next level. It's hard from the business side because you have a customer that you're trying to please. You're kind of worried that they might take too long or screw something up. You're going to have to then have a skilled, experienced guy go back and redo and also not bill for that. But there's a lot of need for investment and growth of the future, I think.
I agree.
I agree too.
We have right now the best crew we've ever had by far. There's with me, there's 22 of us. I would say from the time period of like 2022 to 2023 was probably a really tough time with employees. We had a lot of turnover. A lot of people just kind of, it seemed like you couldn't give enough to them. Like you kept giving benefits or trying to do different things for them, and there wasn't enough you could do. And now it seems like sorry guys, not like in rude to y'all, but the tide's kind of turned. You can kind of be more like dad.
Yeah. You ever tried threatening violence?
Many times.
You have no
Jeremy
idea.
doesn't allow me to. He says I got to calm down.
I just wondering, like, if you train the guy up and you're like, I'm just letting you know, I'm paying you more than you're worth right now. You're going to get good and then you're going to want to raise. I'm not going to give you that. But if you go work someplace, there's also another option here. You're not going to like that option.
There's a video of me throwing a bucket, and I landed this perfectly in the middle of the guy's windshield.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Do you have that with you? Like, can we check that
I bet
out?
I can find it.
There's been some guys hemmed up at the shop. There's been some rough ones.
Well, I mean,
Not the best ideas. I'm just going to throw that out.
I just asked if he tried
would
it.
assume.
I just asked if he tried it.
It's a
We do not promote or condone.
yeah.
for legal purposes.
I worded it in a way of
No,
have
you
you
didn't.
ever thought about threatening violence? That's on you. If that's
With
Yes.
the-
Yes, we have.
he answered it.
it'd be cool if you did. Kind of undertone to it.
Well, yeah, that's an undertone.
Yeah.
He can't be legally liable for undertone.
Hold on. Have you not?
Never.
Never, not at the Roadster Shop. That's one of the things we don't condone is violence.
Is that because of HR?
Yeah,
No, it's because it would all be directed at you. That's the real
It
reason.
depends. It depends. Somebody is HR, here or there. Kind of depends.
yeah.
We're not big enough for an HR
I was
department
going to say,
yet.
as you've grown, how are you managing your time of being in the shop versus running the shop and looking at the bigger picture stuff?
So I'm probably, I transitioned out of the shop quite a bit more than I really want to. I think Jeff has taken over a lot of the administrative, billing, customer face kind of role. And I would say that he kind of wanted that, wanted to kind of be more in an AC environment and more
More in
cushed.
the AC environment.
That's a way
We,
of putting
we
it.
have all AC now, so I have no excuse.
But, I think he wanted to kind of transition out of that, out of the working on the cars and all that. And he's more of the customer facing person. I'm heavy on the computer quite a bit or on a CNC machine.
Rain
doing
Man.
that. So I'm on the computer designing a lot, running back and forth between maybe the laser or the mill.
Your computer's in a non-air conditioned area.
No, my computer's in a nice, comfy office.
As always.
He's picking up, throwing shade at AC over there, but while being in AC. Yeah, glass houses, buddy. You gotta get careful on them.
I hear you.
He's in the shop quite a bit, though. I mean, even before, like, we haven't had shop AC, full AC, until here recently. So he's been out of the out in the shop quite a bit. The machine side of it, running the mill and lathe and whatever. The laser table or whatever.
We all should have thought about AC in half the shop, because I'm going to tell you something about what's cool about that.
We had that.
Half of the shop being AC and half of the shop not being AC.
All right.
I'm just telling you.
Hey, I can tell you right now, the AC guys and the non-AC guys, they want to duke it out.
Yeah, that's what he's
Yes.
Our cars will rust if I don't turn it on in the hot days. And for all fairness, I've been here 18 years. I think for 15 of them, you guys told us the AC didn't work.
It didn't.
It still should not.
That. Neil would tell us the AC didn't work, and we just accepted it until the day that they came in to film the Craftsman truck with camera crews, and the AC just turned on, and we all went, "What is happening? It does work."
They got it fixed.
It's cold.
I don't believe that. I think it worked the whole time.
Probably.
But in all fairness, now in my old age, I think these guys are kind of being pussies when they complain.
Dude, like
'Cause we did it-
73, it's
No.
an AC day.
Yeah.
No, that's just assembly, and we, good luck fighting Bob.
John only works at 72 degrees, so it's a degree up.
79.
Yeah.
It's as
Lucky
high-
for you
it's as
guys,
low as it
you're
ever
in
goes.
Texas. You don't have to deal with this Illinois heat, so
Yeah.
it's different.
It's not the heat, it's the humidity, all right? The car's rust.
The little subtle
I apologize to all of the chassis crew. It's kind of a necessity.
the subtle
At times.
passive aggressive little small things. It's the lowering of a door this for a separation just at head level where it makes it where you do have to duck, and it's also a reminder of like you're entering the cool zone.
All right, for
Just-
context, the bathroom's on our side. So
Yes.
we can't close the door all the way. Otherwise, I would close the door all the way.
Then you find
And
you
is that
find
clogged up a lot.
Yeah, 100%.
you find weird like home built like cardboard deflectors, you know. It's
Try to
like,
direct
like,
AC
what-
that way.
what- it is summertime is the fucking worst. Wintertime's not much better because of the outside stuff of, you know, you lose a couple of parking spaces when somebody has to plow the thing, and then it's either World War III out there or it's Waterworld in here of recreating, and then there's, you know, wild bands together. Like there's been 2 times I know that I've had to stop an uprising. Like they had already fashioned their own weapons, and they had pulled their shirt, they had tied off bandanas, and they were marching for war.
Is that like these guys would be completely unsuspecting too? As they're in the AC, like
Yes,
eating
they're like this is going to be
paying
like
no
this is
attention.
going to be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Are you talking about the chassis pirates on that side
Yes.
versus the hot rod shop?
100%.
Yes, it's
For context, yes.
you do know serious business. Super talented
This
guys.
is not what I came up here for.
Super talented guys. You realize
Yeah.
we've got the grit and we got the numbers.
100%.
Yeah,
And
it
the
would be a
size.
bloodbath.
We've nobody.
It'd be like U.S. taking Canada.
yeah,
It'd be over. It'd be over before the news cycle could get it out.
That's unfair.
I mean, it is. You don't have the numbers, but
Our guys they're not the biggest guys. You know? We got a bit of a small crew. Yeah,
sorry
Paul.
for the tangent.
We do have Paul.
How many is in the fab side?
It's kind of a sliding scale. I mean, honestly, in the fab shop, it's like 9 guys right now, but some guys are just, you know, kind of strictly sheet metal. That's their strength. Some guys are tubing, roll cages, headers, fiberglass. Joe's our fiberglass guy.
Oh wow,
So it's kind of, we try to stick them on what their strengths are, you know. And,
y'all do
and
boats too?
for Corvettes, so yeah, pretty much. We got 3 of them out there right now. I'd love to not have them and not have fiberglass, but
We've got one
Yeah.
Corvette.
I'm sorry. But yeah.
That's about the size we are. I think we have 9 guys on the fabrication side.
You ever met anybody on the fiberglass side for the small tangent? You ever met anybody that's just take it or leave it? Like, oh, fiberglass, no big deal. It's either the, not me, don't put me on it, I'm not touching it, or the, oh, fiberglass doesn't bother me at all. I'd love working on fiberglass. Doesn't even make me itch. I'll get on it. There's never the in between of like, oh, I don't care, not a big
Yeah.
deal. Doesn't bother me.
I don't think Joe wants to be that guy. He's just the only one that has the experience. So
He wants to be that guy.
maybe.
He loves doing it.
I don't know that he would say that if he was here, but he does it every time.
He's got a bigger smile on his face when he's doing it than when he's not doing it.
It's fair. We'll ask him. I'll ask him tomorrow.
What besides the Riddler car, when's the Chevelle gonna be done? When it's done?
That's a loaded question.
Man,
That is a
you've
loaded-
been in a hot rod shop long enough. You don't ask those kind of questions.
Well, yeah, but you've got
How much and when?
Look, based on that picture, pretty close.
That actually
Probably
no.
only
Whatever.
like 40 hours left, and it'll.
whatever plan you tell me, I know it's not going to happen. So it's just like when we told the customer we were going to plan on this show. But if you don't have a plan, don't have a plan. I don't care.
We hadn't said shit.
That's fine. That's a
Yeah, there's no finish. There's no projected date for that
just
one.
build it.
Yeah,
We're just trying to build something badass.
You're doing it.
he wants
absolutely
something
do.
that his buddies don't have.
Finished car.
Do I work there? Was that me?
Where?
Kind of. I
Oh,
figured
man.
Phil would jump
Him
on
and
that.
Ross.
I thought Phil was going to jump on that immediately.
Ross is our little angry leprechaun.
Oh, damn it. Well, then yes, it would be.
All right, you can see me out now. I'll just take off.
I think it's a. Gotta do a little.
Yeah,
Oh, there
right
he
there.
is.
Ross.
There he is. There he is.
All right, I'll see you boys later.
Hey, he's even from the Chicago area.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's funny.
Who does all your social media stuff? You guys have.
That's Rich in the front office.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of that, did you see that song, that mashup they did what was the? It was the Brooks and Dunn one.
Oh, it wasn't the Good Guys video.
No, they just did one. I saw it on one of your old. Where was it? Where was it? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. This was a great. This was a car on the lift. Oh, damn it! Where was it? Was it this?
Is it the Chevelle probably up?
Volume turned down, so I
Left
can't
side.
hear.
Where at?
Had the stack injection, I think.
The Chevelle,
Yeah.
the maroon Chevelle, right there. Top
There?
right, yeah.
No, not that
That's
one.
awful.
It was loud.
Yeah, that was loud.
I thought
No,
that
it was it was like Boot Scoot and Boogie with another like mashup of another song.
Hell, there's no telling. what
It
that
was
did.
it was awesome. I had to like keep playing it because it was so good.
But you don't remember it, which one it was.
wasn't
I
that
don't.
good.
I'm trying to find
It's
it.
so good, I don't remember.
Yeah. So I don't. I remember the song. I don't remember the. It's not that one.
And our
Screeching halt to the podcast here while we try to find the video.
No, it's y'all can keep talking. I'm done finding it. I'll find it later.
Thank you.
Rich has been great though. He came from I guess he was doing some sort of film and like stunt work, for like some
what was that movie?
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
Oh, he was
Kevin
involved
Costner?
in Waterworld? How did you get this gem? That's incredible.
No.
Are you a fan?
100%.
Hold on.
Yes.
We have to clarify. Not Waterworld the movie. Waterworld the
Oh, like the experience or something?
like the Disney theme park.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
even
I'm a
better.
little-
he was
yeah.
doing stunt shows at like Disney or
Have you checked them for gills?
yeah. I might have to look now.
I'm gonna have to watch Waterworld again tonight.
But anyway, doing those jet ski tricks and
Oh,
all
so
that
he was
stuff
like
and-
performing in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
so he's
okay.
been doubles in movies and that type of stuff. So he came from film, and then the social media thing. He's just good at it.
So
That's cool.
He's our front office guy, like Phil, down there. So when customers walk in the front door, that's who they deal with. And
Yeah, Phil's the face. We put Phil down there. He's got
he's the one giving all the customers the tours to
Yeah.
the shop. And
way better when his hair was longer and not gray. But I'm kind of stuck with him now.
Made our bed.
Yeah, it's crazy when you have a couple kids and you're like, I'm married. How you let yourself go. Remember when you all used to share
Me and Phil, yeah, we had
Yeah.
great times.
offices?
Yeah.
You were so nice to him.
We had great times down there.
How long did you try feeding him candy every day to see if he would blow up?
Not nearly as much as we did Dean. Yeah, that was a big Dean thing to try to ruin his lifestyle and diets. Like a conscious effort to blow him up.
That was one of the best moves ever. We had a guy that worked for us who was on a diet trying to lose weight.
But constantly on a diet, like flip 40 pounds.
like 3 years.
Yeah, but they would start bringing in donuts every morning.
or whatever. He had no self-control.
And then bring him into Dean's office. Like, dude, we got donuts. And just force feed him donuts, cookies.
That wouldn't be good.
And he could never say no.
So what is it around here? I've noticed like a trend every time I come and like see Roadster Shop guys. It's like y'all have like, I don't know, like creatine and protein shakes downstairs. Everybody's on like some steroids.
Yeah, we
Medium
get it.
shirts.
Yeah, we
There's
do.
medium shirts everywhere.
I think it's back to that threat of violence thing that we were talking about. We got to maintain the intimidation.
Yeah, there's mild steroid use. I mean, I would consider it like 90s WWE level
Okay.
steroid use.
I think that was like intense steroid use.
Jeremy's
Yeah, that's what I said,
brother-in-law.
mild.
Jeremy's brother-in-law is
Yeah,
like,
Kyle likes to. He can get after it. Kyle is not the one to do any type of gym like competitions because there's no weight that he won't move.
Yeah, he's strong as can be.
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, arms and biceps would rip off of his body before he would refuse to try and bench press 750 pounds.
I don't know where, to your question, I don't know where it came from. I feel like you and Jeremy started working out more to shit talk each other early on.
Well,
Because there was a time when you two were never in the gym.
right.
And then they opened one up across the street.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that became the safe haven after work or at lunch.
Yeah, they
Just
opened
walk
up a
across the
gym
street.
across the street. Jeremy went like a 1.5 times, and because he had went to the gym, he walked by me and he said, "You look like shit, you fat ass. I'm at
You
the
look
gym.
like a bitch."
You should go to the gym." And I was like, "Okay, I'll be at the gym tomorrow because I promise you, I can change this. You can't change that. I can lose weight faster than you can put on muscle." And then it just became every single morning. It was a ritual and competition. Yeah, and I guess it just
Been
never
like
stopped.
6 years now. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 6 years ago. I mean, a lot of there's a similarity in most age too. So when you start getting to that, age, you start trying to fight that number, and you start taking better care of yourself. And then I'm like, look at this, what I found on Temu. I actually send it to your house. It's not that bad. It's just a little injection. And John's like, oh shit, I'll try that. If you're taking that much, I'll take double. Right?
I was in it a long time though. I've always worked out. I've always been in the gym. It was weird to see everybody else in there.
You've been doing it for that long.
Shut up. Stop it. Not lifting.
You must do a different gym.
Yeah. It was
type
called
of gym.
boxing is what it was called. Then I was much smaller and faster.
That's not working to your advantage.
It could if you keep it up.
A lot of time to do something with that result.
We should probably move on.
We should probably.
Could you try out some of the boxing?
It's
Try it out?
You know what?
Yeah, like
That's
against Josh,
Yeah,
for
I think that's where we're headed. I think that's what we're saying.
grief. We still need his abilities down in the shop.
I don't think that was really a concern
he's
that we
gonna-
would lose his
That
abilities.
rotator. He's gonna go hard. It will hurt, but it's
No.
gonna hurt
No,
him.
you
You're
see
gonna
this?
be damaged.
Both labrums, as you call them, are fine, which I still don't believe that's something men have. But you keep saying you tore yours.
It's in your shoulder. It's a
I think
labrum.
it's
He tore
part of
his
a vagina.
No, it's a
I've never heard of it.
Labrium? Is that what you said?
I don't know where mine is.
my
if that's the
labium.
truth.
I tore both my labiums.
I've yet to find mine, so I think maybe you just got that.
Did you stretch it?
I did stretch, yeah, my front and back labium. Smunt has definitely taken care of himself. Irvin is gotten more fit. Yeah, I think it kind of just rolls through the shop. Everybody wants to.
Irvin's changed over the past year.
Yeah, he's
Changes
gotten.
daily.
Yeah, I think Irvin got on that testosterone.
He used to go across the street, and he's strong. He doesn't look like it. That son of a bitch would squat.
Yeah,
strong.
it's got that foreign strength.
He's strong, boy.
Hey, Irv, are you on that tee?
He's got more masculine and in some of his,
Yeah, he's unsuspecting because he's nice, but he used to work over there too. He's a strong guy.
yeah. He seems like he would be the type of guy to kick the shit out of you in some wooden sandals. You know, he'd be like the final character in one of the Van Damme movies. It's like, oh, Irvin.
That seemed racially motivated.
Comedy.
All right.
So it's all good then. I need to use the restroom before we get into. Seems like a good time to take a break too.
Seemed like it.
Yeah, restroom time, and then we'll move into the next phase.
Have you completed the whole spelling of Blanton's yet?
No, I'm not that serious.
You got it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple times. Used to drink a lot of it back in the day when you can get it.
What year was that? Out of curiosity, they started drinking it.
Long time ago,
I'm only curious because we were like,
15, 16,
2000.
maybe.
Was that late?
Earlier, I don't know.
I started drinking with you guys when we'd go and we were ordering Blanton's at dinner and stuff like that. And that would have been like 2009 or 10.
Yeah, then way older than that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the year we were wasn't the whiskey connoisseur, but I can't remember if it was Rampage. One of the cars we finished after SEMA, Jeremy came and brought us all a bottle of Blanton's to Chad, myself, and Henry. And I remember I was like, I don't know what to do with this. Like,
Sounds horrible.
like, do I put this in some Coke? Like, I drink Jack. Like, I don't know what I do with this.
You do not mix it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we learned quickly. But I'm trying to think of what year that was. That's why.
Some of the guys from the shop will grab a bottle of something out of the trailer that's pretty good whiskey and pour a Coke in it. You're like, the fuck? What's wrong with you?
It's smooth, bro.
Man,
Yeah, we were young boys.
Get the trash.
I did that back in the day, breaking in the parents' liquor cabinet. had a Macallan 12-year, and it was whiskey. So that and Coke. I'm like, oh, this is horrible. God.
More
Poured
Coke.
it out. Yeah. Then realized it was like a $200-$300 bottle at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, very rarely, but every now and then we'll do something at the house or something and have everybody over, and we'll be down in the bar stuff, and you're asking people, and what do you have? Oh, I'll just do it, Jack and Coke or something like that. No problem. I actually have a bottle. It's not Jack, but it's another shitty whiskey that I don't like, and you'll probably love it.
You'll enjoy it in the Coke.
Yeah. There's always couple, got a little bar there, and but man, you got a lot of whiskey looking stuff. Like, yeah, man, whatever's open, just have at it, help yourself. Never fails. Oh, you got something to stand on? Like, oh, well, that pappy's just barely open, but I guess I said if it's open, and then, again, it's a
It's on the 8th drink, so you can't taste shit.
tall glass, whatever. Oh, man, this is good. I guess you learn, it's...
Well, so John, I didn't realize that you were in California with us.
Yeah. I was kind of hiding in the back.
Yeah, you've been along for a few fun rides.
Yeah, we had some fun. That was you were kind of in your zone there too. Like
Is this a Grand National Party?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it was Grand National.
I think I got pulled into it. Like Smont was just like, "Oh, jump in the car," and then you just were running that sushi bar.
Well, so we've been
How
going
does
there
one run a sushi bar?
This guy,
You never been with Kyle?
No,
Kyle can run a sushi bar.
no. Kyle will put one out of business. He's
Or
like
have their
hollering
record
into the
night.
back in the kitchen.
No,
like,
so we've had some of your guys have been on some fun rides with us. So,
Okay.
I got that.
That's
one.
great.
Come to Texas. We've been to Panther City barbecue,
Okay.
and we knew the owner there, and so we've had a good time there. They comped all of our food and everything.
So then take a couple losses on credit card roulette then, You-
That counts as a win, but I mean that's a
It's
loss in my
offsetting
favor.
it's a loss in your favor.
I burned up a favor on
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
But no, so I have this sushi bar when we go to the Grand National Roadster Show. I'll text them and tell them like, hey man, we're in town, and it's like, oh, the Texas boys,
The Cowboys.
Yeah.
Texas Cowboys,
got it.
yeah.
I get it.
Everybody else in that place hated us. I just want to point that out.
I'm doing the accent in my head. I get it. I get it.
There had to be.
My wife hates that when I order Chinese food, and she's like, why are you doing that on the phone?
You were doing it that night. You're like, hey, give us more of this.
So
We had to have 30 people that walked in.
oh man, it was crazy. So I'll text him and be like, hey man, there's 20 of us. I need tables, and we'll get there, and the tables are all cleared out. We'll sit down, and they start bringing shit out, and they load the table up.
They're
Really?
they're force feeding you.
Yeah.
Somebody's
You're getting
his
sick.
mom or somebody.
Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's awesome.
Now they do bring some shit out there that you're like, God, what is that? They don't want you to. They're bringing it out. They don't want you to look at it.
Yeah.
They want you to eat it.
Yeah,
It
what
was
you-
like plate after plate after. And I was just kind of overwhelmed. It was my first time going out to Grand National in general.
Yeah.
Jumped in with the sales guys who knew you guys well. And then it was like sake bombs all over the table. Like everybody in that place there was like people in there with their kids, like just a regular night, and we're just pounding the table for sake bombs. Just 30 hot rod builders.
But it's the owner of the restaurant's coming out like, all right, and he's bringing out bottles of sake.
Yeah.
And he's like doing it on the house. He's like, hey, we're gonna have fun.
Wow.
And sake bombs for everybody. He's making everybody do it. And
Making
we're all having
everybody
to
do the chant.
It was a good
Sounds
time.
It does sound like
It was a good time.
It was a lot of fun.
Now, the guy I can't remember when we left, you and him were wrestling in the bushes as we were leaving. And that's the guy I can't remember who you brought with you. But
That's all fish-eyed Judd.
yeah, was his name Judd?
Fish-eyed
Yeah,
Judd.
yeah.
Fish-eyed
I
Joe.
remember as we were leaving, you guys were in the bushes wrestling. So
He's got the crazy eyes like Steve Buscemi.
Okay.
He's gonna love me for saying that. I told him I was gonna clown his ass on this deal.
well, okay, we've gotten to this part of the podcast, I guess. We're on to Judd.
Yeah. Judd's he runs the
parts.
parts department, the welding, all that stuff. So he's we definitely
California hipster.
Yeah, California hipster. We make fun of him, no bathing and whatever.
We actually have a line in our employee handbook for having to wear deodorant, and he's part of the problem. He's a hipster.
Natural.
So do
He's a
do y'all have a handbook?
Yeah, we do.
Do y'all have things in there for specific employees? Like employees can't wear Crocs to work and
No,
What
it's
about-
gotten a lot more.
What about Uggs?
We handled that internally.
yeah.
No handbook.
Sweatpants?
No handbook for that.
hey, didn't y'all have an employee named Sweatpants?
We did.
Oh yeah, we did.
I came out. This was at Columbus. I came outside to smoke in the hotel parking lot, and I caught the middle of Brian, truck driver Brian, telling. I just heard Sweatpants, and he was all into the story. I'm like,
Oh, what he was talking to us?
yeah. I was like, yes, this is the story. And it's yeah, he's telling it. Brian gets a little loose lipped with a couple of
We've heard
adult
sweatpants
beverages.
a few times though.
Yeah,
it
I'm sure.
wasn't just Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
But Irvin wore Uggs once.
Once.
No, it was once to draw everybody's attention to it.
Yeah. And there was
Didn't
some
everybody
internal
be
discussions.
everybody be
And he
aware
wore
of
them
it?
again.
And then the second time was it was a cease and desist, verbal cease and desist.
That's funny.
Irvin's only made a couple of those wild.
Faux pas.
Yeah, he did.
He
He
did
did.
some rolled cuffed jeans at Columbus, and you just
Is he the
shredded
company
them.
fashionista or whatever? You know.
He likes to push the envelope, and I respect that, to push the envelope a little bit. But when you push it too far, sometimes you get called out. If you feel comfortable enough with it, maybe try it again. But he did a long pea coat there for a while, and that's a little borderline unacceptable. And
Big cardigan guy for a while.
rocked a scarf. Remember, he did the man scarf thing, and that was quickly halted. He's
He's
butched it
habitual
up
offender.
though lately. He's butched it up. Like he's gotten
A Subaru?
no, it's wrong terminology, but it's similar
Okay, I'm with you.
for a man. Yeah, he's gotten a little.
Waiting for the long beard to come back. Irvin's got a good
It's daily it changes.
If
beard. He's got a good beard.
in all transparency, if we don't have some significant improvement in the facial hair department on the sales department, there's going to be a no facial hair policy.
That's very specific towards one individual.
Yeah,
I
one
think you've gone pretty hard on him already.
bad mustache can ruin an entire bunch, and that's what has happened. It's got to stop. Honestly, there's 72 more hours, and it's a no facial hair policy. It might go company wide.
Good luck.
I'm just
Getting
saying.
Spencer to shave that thing off.
Hey, I
His-
will
it's a
say
stick
sales
on
team,
anyways. It just peels off.
sales team has been awesome.
Yeah,
Sales
yeah,
team
for
is
sure.
great.
They're
We
they're
love them.
they're
We
great
see 'em
guys.
everywhere.
They're great guys.
Those are the guys we always hang out with.
We might have to run that
Awesome.
podcast back again in a few months just because it was so much fun. I think there was still stuff to talk about.
You know-
No matter where we're at, we have a good time with those guys. You know.
Hell, really,
And-
everybody. I mean, John, Spencer, everybody. We've had fun with everybody.
It's-
Yeah.
we've
Super
got,
helpful.
It's always a good time with the Roadster Shop crew.
we've got the greatest of employees, that's for sure. Bar none. None of this shit would even be possible if it wasn't for the team from
Yeah.
all aspects.
They're the type of good nights we won't talk about on here. Can't.
That's,
Columbus last year was
Chico Bean?
Chico Bean was the wildest Columbus extravaganza.
you know how the best way to not talk about it is?
Chico
Can't help it. I
Beans.
Just
want to though. Like I will never forget hanging out in the parking lot with these guys that night. That was
I
gonna
can't
carry
believe-
with me forever.
I can't believe we had to wait till right before this podcast to actually hear the Chico Bean story. We had never heard it.
I don't think we got to the end
I don't
of
think
it
you got the whole deal.
No,
No.
You had to be there. I mean, it was
was
interesting.
And it was that thing where we were looking out the window going, it's time to go to bed, or we go out in the parking lot. It's one of those nights you're
No,
glad
one of
you went
those-
to the parking lot.
Yeah.
That's how I can't understand how the windows were broken out the next morning because we were
'Cause we
out
were
there
up
the
there
whole
late.
night. Yeah,
Did you guys break the windows out?
I don't think so.
So this was at the Polaris.
No, it was the hookers came back
That's what
after
that's
we
what
went to
think.
bed
Yeah.
Mad at us? No.
and was like, hey, popping them assholes right now and busted those windows.
Was it the Polaris? I don't even.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was the
Polaris.
Polaris. Okay.
There was another 40-something trucks broken into this year.
At Polaris again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's out
turns
of
out
control.
bad location.
Yeah, it's a bad location.
Bad.
But that night in the parking lot was great because across the street they had burnouts going on at
the
at
Quaker
Quaker
State.
State.
Yeah.
It was like there was people everywhere. That's why I can't understand how they even got it.
It's
done.
weird because that's not a bad area.
No, the hotel was nice.
That's where Eddie Merlot's is at, and where
Whatever time we turned in to whatever time everybody gets up to go out,
It's a short window.
Yeah, short window. But that's when it happened.
Do you think that's when all the Art Morrison employees are out there just breaking windows and fucking stuff up?
There was some poor fellow out there that had
was
his,
it the Art Morrison employees?
That's what I heard.
I did hear that.
Oh, that
too.
guy that had his both windows broken out.
his car was on the trailer with a truck. He didn't even have it off the trailer. First night, they blew out his driver's side window. We're all waiting for the police report the next morning. He comes outside. We're like, hey, man, sorry to tell you they broke your windows. Yeah, I know. He's kind of pissed off still. He's, yeah, I know. I'm going to fix it. We go, no, they broke out your other windows tonight.
Yeah.
So the window was blown out of the driver's side. Just to add insult to injury, they blew out the passenger side the next night.
There's a special kind of karma coming around for that person.
Yeah.
That's
Tyler from Revision was out there. He was
yeah.
not happy.
That's
His
the one
truck
that you
got
see
blown
like
out.
that Instagram video, and like they're riding a bike or something like that, and something happens, and they just yard it over the thing and scorpion down the the street.
Hopefully.
And you're like, holy shit, what happened to that? And that's the type of person that does something stupid like that.
Tyler was out
I think
there
the
ready
bait
to
bike
hulk
would be
out.
ideal.
Yeah, he was not happy.
Bait, but I got caught on that the other day. It just popped up again. I hadn't seen it in years, and it got. You seen the one that's the electric? They do the electric spikes in the seat and on the handlebars.
No.
And they're riding, and these like that far come up through the seat and are hooked to juice at the same time. Ooh. So it's on their hands and in their ass. There's nowhere to go. It's not like you can stand up, so you just have to like just basically go like this, and they position it like downhill. So the guy jumps on it and he's riding downhill already, so he's going fast. Horrible fucking wrecks. Funny because they're stealing a bike, but
What you get?
like ankles coming down and turning and touching a kneecap and face down on the concrete, like bad. Yeah. Okay. Are you done?
Sorry, I'll stop.
Sidetrack.
I'll stop.
Good grief. It's like, this is how you gotta be professional.
All right, I'm out. Sorry.
Could be the last time
This
you're
is,
on.
yeah, it went from
I don't know.
replacing
Keep saying nice
Jeremy
things.
to-
You're done. I'll handle this. You're just such a nice guy.
I'll just pass this off then. Move it over.
We got to come to standard questions. Yep.
It's that time.
It's that time. This episode and standard questions is brought to you by HP Tuners. Had to throw that in there. I didn't say that at the beginning. I apologize. You guys use HP Tuners at all
We do.
for tuning and stuff? Yeah.
Of course.
They got
Mad scientists.
it's I will say in this, there's a lot of really talented people in this industry, hot rod builders and manufacturers and stuff. A little different level when it comes to that level of smarts at the old HP Tuners. You see they make them all wear lab coats now?
Do they?
Yeah, it's like old. It's like 70s NASA
That's pretty
lab
cool.
coats. Really cool. I made that up, but pretty cool.
Sounds
You
made.
you seemed like you were going with it.
I just figured that you were going to see Irvin with one next week now.
Lab coat?
Yep.
Is that acceptable?
A lab coat? It depends on, like, if it's ironic,
How
like,
it's
look
worn,
at,
yeah.
yeah, it depends on how it's worn. Yeah.
Think
Backwards.
Shattenkirk.
Backwards.
Shattenkirk is just missing the lab coat. He's screaming for a lab coat.
I think it'd be the new engineering uniform protocol.
Remember, who was the guys back in the day? Was it EMS? The
Yeah.
metal, it was always,
Made the Tri-5 bodies.
yeah, Street Rod Neck. They were always in the lab coats, blue lab coats with
They're blue,
EMS on
yeah.
the back of it.
The ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
way back in the day.
I'm not.
You guys should do soccer jerseys,
Yeah, I'm not doing that. either.
football jerseys. Dakota Digital does that, don't they?
Yeah.
Like cricket jerseys or something like that.
You're the one that's
Sorry.
going off the rails.
I know. And sometimes you have like an opportunity to throw a little,
Shade.
yeah, a little funny haha. All right, standard questions. Time. HP Tuners tune all the toys. Just make sure you get that in there. First up, Old Faithful, because we almost forgot it the last time, and we were reminded that we didn't do it. Favorite car movie?
Herbie.
We've had that a couple of times before. It says a lot. It says a lot about you. I'm just definitely put you in a certain category.
Man, I kind of grew up, I would say more on TV shows. I grew up in the time of like my first real, I guess, moto shows would be like Dukes of Hazzard, Airwolf.
Oh, Airwolf is so good.
MacGyver. You don't know fucking Airwolf?
No. Airwolf
Dude.
was the fucking best.
It was like the best 3 seasons of like.
That was a Bell. What was the number of that helicopter?
Dude, it was badass. But that and MacGyver, Knight Rider.
Not exactly a car, but Airwolf, great pull. This will probably get us lick.
Awesome. It's great.
So badass.
Think of it as Knight Rider with a helicopter.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Played south of the Mason-Dixon.
No, this
I
is
remember that.
this is just a little before your time.
Michigan.
No, I remember watching it.
I loved it.
Yeah.
That Miami Vice.
It's no A-Team, but
I know every other one. I've never heard of this.
never heard of Airwolf.
Never.
Really? Airwolf is big. I promise it was big.
I'm glad to bring something new.
I liked A-Team. A-Team was
Over
was my
Dukes
jam.
of Hazzard?
I was
It
going to
was
say,
always everybody. Dukes of Hazzard is number one for sure.
I was going to say, I mean, as far as a car builder or anybody that has anything to do with cars, you know, Dukes of Hazzard's right there. Everybody grew up with that, so that has to be an entry level, you know, car movie. I think.
I don't know. I would say Home Improvement. I don't know how old all y'all guys are, but Home Improvement was probably on TV when I was 8 to 13 years old or something like that. And they always had, you know, 32 Highboy, Nomad on there.
I remember my parents watching Home Improvement and being probably maybe like 14, 15 or something like that, and catching. It was like, I don't remember. I thought it was like Sunday nights. Maybe anyway, be on, and like a car would pop up and be like, oh,
That's cool.
shit, that's cool. Like, that doesn't happen on, like, back then on
I
network
regretted
television.
not bringing that up when you asked me standard questions later. I was like, oh, how did I not think of Home Improvement?
Really?
And I started watching it again recently because it's back out.
It's on
now.
Netflix.
Yeah, and my wife's like, why the? And I'm like laughing out loud about it like an old man. But growing up watching
Jonathan
that,
Taylor Thomas?
JTT.
well, like,
JTT.
yes, there's the Michigan thing. Like we all, you know, Tim Allen was like.
Right, big time.
Like,
Michigan. Still
I
is.
watch it and it looks like my dad wore the leather bomber jacket, just like Tim Allen.
So it's like your life?
Yeah, it's 100% like my life, except our cars never got built, unfortunately. Sorry, Dad. But like watching the show, it is very realistic because, in a way, it's seasons of him trying to build this car in his spare time after
Yeah.
working in his home garage with his kids.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like all these like elements of it. I go, oh man, that was like really accurate.
Right.
Towards like trying to be a guy that's a car enthusiast and build a car on the side. Like it was really a good show. It was. I didn't realize how automotive based it was until going back now and watching. As a kid, I was like, oh yeah, he's got a car, that's cool. But like, it didn't resonate until now. I go back and see like, oh shit, that show is really relevant.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the episode, but I remember as a kid watching them. They crushed a Nomad. I don't remember if
Yeah,
it
he
was
dropped an I-beam on it on a construction
55
site.
Nomad
I
on
remember.
a construction site.
Was it an El Camino?
No, it was his Nomad.
It was
It
a
was his
Nomad.
wife's Nomad.
It was a bright red Nomad. They killed it.
He
It
borrowed
was-
it to take it to work.
Wasn't his F-100 on there as well?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was.
that's what I remember.
That was built by the guy that built it.
That would make sense.
Great. Yeah.
Brizio built it.
Rizzo did?
I think Brizio built that F-100 that was in the show because it was his personal truck.
Yeah, they would bring a
Great.
lot. They brought in the Boydster.
Most of that stuff was like either real in
Yeah.
the industry about that time or whatever, or his personal stuff.
Yeah.
Same thing with what was the one that came after that I actually did watch in the later age? It wasn't too long ago.
His next show that was very similar.
Yeah,
Like
and
Last Man
But he owned
Standing.
like
Last Man Standing.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he had a speed shop?
That's the newest one.
That's
yeah,
the
he's got a
newest.
third show now where he owns a hot rod shop, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, that one's not. I haven't watched it,
It's not that good.
but the middle one is Last
I mean,
Man Standing.
better than the drama shit my wife is watching.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's got it's Stifler's in that.
Depends on what
Yeah.
what's she watching.
She's watching like dragons and shit.
Josh fucks with dragons.
Careful on the whole dragon thing, right? Shit's real. It's history.
Hey, how's the Great British Bake Off coming this season?
We got a couple months before the next one comes out. Counting down patiently.
Jam.
I'm diverse on my watching stuff.
It's one way to say it.
I don't miss Below Deck. That's the only reality show that I don't miss. Have you ever watched it?
I have
Pretty
not.
decent.
Have you watched
My
it?
wife does.
Do you
I
scroll?
love it.
Do you phone scroll while these shows are on, or do you watch them like full attention?
No, I'm trying. I've gotten better probably the last year and a half, 2 years. I try to do no phone when I come home. Just put it up.
Oh, good for you.
You
I
know,
can't do it.
What about Married at First Sight?
no, I haven't. I don't even know what
Love
that is.
on the Spectrum.
I've caught some episodes of that, and actually, it's pretty good. Now,
Which is your favorite Real Housewives?
none of those.
Really?
Beverly
No,
Hills?
you know, I go a little bit more like shock and awe on the
It's a lot of shock.
the
and awe.
trashier side of life.
Beverly
Like
My
Hills
lottery
Vet.
dream home.
my wife's favorite guilty pleasure, and she tries to hide where I don't catch her watching it, is Love After Lockup. Have you watched any of that?
That
No, I
tracks
can't
with
say I
her
have.
I've seen it.
and you.
I've
That
seen it.
is-
That's pretty good.
It's like watching a train wreck that takes hours.
You know
Just
what the end
over.
outcome's going to be. You know what I mean? You just got to watch it enough to go.
But some of like what's crazy, it's like in seasons. It's like 7 or 8 seasons. Some of these people have been on several seasons, and they're on their 4th or 5th or 6th inmate, and like, no, this one's different. No, it's these poor guys. Sometimes it's the guy that falls in love with the girl that's in, right? And it starts with her in prison, then she's getting out, right? But these poor guys are working like 2 and 3 jobs. They've put like $50,000-$60,000 on their books through the time. They're completely in debt. They have nothing. And the girl gets out, and the day, like, he drives, she's like, hey, on the way home, can you drop me off here at this address, whatever? And tomorrow we're going to hook up. But tonight I've got to actually do some of these stuff. I got to see my family. And she's already off in a new man. No problem. I get it. No, dude. And this is like your 3rd or 4th time. You're hundreds of.
You're so into this, right?
Yeah.
I
Your
do love
TV
it.
experience surprises me.
I'm
I
all over
recently
the place.
found out you're a big game show guy.
I do love
You're
that.
a big Mr. Beast guy. I don't know if I could say that.
Beast games.
Beast games. You got really hard on Beast games when you told me.
It's
about
amazing. If you haven't watched it, don't say anything, because
it. I
it's
have with my 7-year-old
the
son.
psychological warfare.
My girls are real big into
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
What is a good segue?
They're 7 and 9.
If I can give a shout out, is this common knowledge
It's
about our
coming.
fabricator?
When's
Spencer?
it happen?
I believe it's in September.
It is September.
If you guys know Spencer Newman, Spencer took some time off.
Spencer the Stash.
Spencer the Stash was a participant in a game show recently. 99 to beat. You said you saw the first season.
I did see the first season. I was super excited when he told me he was going on.
He did. He went to Ireland for a few weeks, and he just filmed. That'll be coming out in September.
We don't know the outcome of what happened.
We don't.
But he was on it.
Spencer. Well, nobody knows until it's live here.
Do you know the
September.
premise
So
of
it
99
is-
to beat?
No
So
clue.
you start with 100 people, right? And there's different little small like tricks and challenges and stuff. All you got to do is not come in last. So you have 99 people, to beat, right? So it could be like they have like a pencil on the side of a desk or whatever, and you've got to like lift it up and put it in a
Like flip it in a cup.
flip it in a cup or something like that, and you just do that. Well, the next thing is, and they go all the way through. Sometimes it's team challenges though, and you got to work like 4 or 5 people. The team challenges are what becomes a little more difficult because you're worried about
Yeah,
4 other fucking losers.
just don't be last.
Don't be last. Just don't be last.
we're
And
gonna
all
find
different
out
types
together
of
in
challenges.
September.
Yeah, so
How
Spencer.
Spencer did.
Well, go Spencer.
Yeah. no kidding.
Anybody that's going to be watching 99 to beat, just check out. There's going to be only one magnificent mustache, and that will be Spencer.
Seemed like an easy opportunity to call it out. I don't think people knew about that yet.
It was a great segue. That's what that's
Hey,
who's that good guy that used to be on here? I can't even remember his name.
I don't know. I heard something about him and a cat. I'm not sure what happened.
Mauled by a cat. So we went through, but you didn't give an official answer on best car movie or show.
Oh, okay, so I'm not a tuner guy by any means, but my wife had to come pick me up on our very first date.
She had to pick you up in a first date?
So I had a 99 Chevy Silverado that was on air ride in Boyd Coddington's.
Please tell me she stopped at the gas station and she filled it up while you were sitting there in the passenger seat.
So I had drug through the gas tank and it was leaking gas.
Okay.
I was one of those truckers going down the freeway, dropping it at 80 miles an hour.
Oh, fully aware.
Okay, so
anyhow, she had to come pick me up for our first date to see for the release for Fast and Furious.
Okay.
And like, I mean, for her to be mad at me for what I'm doing now, you know, would be kind of ironic, right?
What did she pick you up in? Don't tell me. What year? So Fast and Furious, this would have been, this was 99. This was 2000.
2000, I believe.
2000. You were how old then?
18.
She was how old then?
17. 16.
Was it a two-door car?
16?
Was it a two-door car?
No, it was not.
It was a four-door car.
It was a safe car.
Four-door Acura Legend.
Pretty close.
Safe car. Oh, it was an Accord. It was a Honda Accord.
It was a Toyota Camry.
Toyota Camry, really?
Yeah.
Did not see that. It was.
What do you mean you did not see that? I mean, you went Honda.
Yeah,
Honda
no, but
Accord
Camry is not. Camry didn't fit into like enthusiast imports or whatever. That was just transportation. Camry.
No, she was picking me up.
Oh,
She was picking me up to take me. She wasn't an enthusiast.
Yeah, I understand. The Camry's
She's
still
an
not a younger.
anti-enthusiast.
Camry's not a younger
Concerned
person's
parents.
car.
That's a concerned parent.
Safety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Consumer Reports said it was best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top.
Longevity.
Yeah. So Fast and Furious, number one.
No, maybe. So when I was in,
You're just naming movies now. I asked you what's your favorite.
In all fairness,
I don't know.
the reservation's fair because on the first time I was on here with Chad, I said Fast and Furious, and I justified my reason, and you guys edited it out, and it never went in the podcast.
Oh, we don't edit anything out.
Hell, you did.
Why did he edit it out?
I don't know, but it never got mentioned. So
Really?
yeah,
That seemed like it would be a key thing to be left in there.
I don't know. He threw it out of there. I was a little disappointed. I had justification for why it was too, but
What is the
Just the only
well,
VA
now
car.
I don't know. I'm making it
I
out.
was in the moment.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
So when I was in about 7th grade or 8th grade is when I discovered Dazed and Confused.
Okay.
And I also discovered Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke.
Okay.
And I may roll with Up in Smoke.
Really?
Big van?
That's
guy?
first time. First time reference ever. That's never been brought up before. I will allow it as a car movie.
You'll allow it.
Yeah.
So
however,
Impala or Weed Wagon?
at 8 or 9 years old, Up in Smoke resonated with you?
8th or 9th grade. No, just
8th or
because it
9th
was
grade.
funny.
8th or 9th grade.
Didn't it start off like,
Chopper in the house.
"In Dolly Parton coming, I got a place for her to sit."
Yeah.
Impala. There's a bug.
I was never a
in there
Cheech
with,
and
like,
Chong
the-
guy. Just
There's a
I
bug
thought it
with
was
like the
funny.
Rolls
Yeah.
Royce kit.
I
Which car? Which car is the one that like rung the bell? Or is it the chopper in the living room?
The Love Machine?
The Love Machine. Okay.
I don't know if it really did or not. It's a
Right on.
funny movie.
It was a funny movie.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Man, as a kid, like we was talking about, I mean, growing up with Dukes of Hazzard and then to Smokey and the Bandit, probably. Those are only, we didn't have cable and shit back then. So Hot Rod was on TV. So was the movie The Car.
Yeah.
But I think my all-time favorite would have to be probably American Graffiti, just because the drag race scene. I've got an old 55 that was a drag car from our area. Had some records at local tracks and all that stuff.
Field car?
Field car.
Yeah, field car.
What's field car?
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a fan of 55 race cars, gassers and shit. So
That's a good. That's
I
a
would
good
say
one.
American Graffiti. You can't. There's not very many that top that really, as far as like the.
That Hollywood
culture.
Nights and Gone in 60 Seconds are probably the top three
Hollywood
that,
Nights is awesome
that
too.
gets talked about on here. I think that's probably the winners.
I think it's probably age group thing though.
Yeah.
That's my problem with American Graffiti. It was like my dad's movie. Like we watched it. I couldn't tell you how many times because my dad.
I only watched it later on in life. I didn't watch it as a kid.
So growing up with my dad pushing cars and being so into it, that was the movie we watched. So for me, when Fast and the Furious, it wasn't what we did in Michigan. There wasn't, but it was the first car movie I remember coming out and being in theaters and being like, oh,
A little more modern era
This
of
old
your
movie.
era.
That was the
Premise
first
is
movie that
cars.
was all of our generation that
Yeah.
came out in theater.
Probably
Yeah.
y'all's generation though. What rung your bell about that movie though?
Oh, I was living that life then. That's what rung my bell.
Oh, yeah?
Full blown import everything.
Really?
Yeah, I was working at a shop doing nothing but import performance. And,
Okay.
Yeah, advertising in all the magazines and going to all the big shows and like it was a fucking event.
Yeah.
Like we had
About you?
cars in the inside the theater in Birmingham for the opening. Shit. Yeah, they opened up all the doors. We put our cars inside of it, and so everybody came in. You had that shit was absolutely impressive to me.
What'd you have?
It was a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, for me, I think it was just like a mystery when that came out. Like,
yeah.
You know, you get this rad preview with these cars, and I grew up on hot rods, and in Detroit there was none of that. Like, I didn't see like an import scene, and I was getting ready to go to Wyotech and cut my teeth in the industry. My dad was a hot rod guy, so when that came out, it was sort of like, well, oh shit, like, oh, there's, like you said, there's girls at this, there's like a party at this, like, this is fun. Because for me, like, going to a car show is Kalamazoo NSRA, and I'm lucky if I get a $5 hot dog while he finishes a case of Miller. You know, like, I was like, this isn't fun. Like, the hot rod shows weren't fun. That looked like a party.
Biggest misconception, all the chicks and all that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know at the time when I saw it, but I'm like, man, that looks awesome. Like, they got a house with a garage out back and all.
Well, the import thing though was like, it was a
but we weren't living that.
scene.
We didn't see that, you know. So it looked awesome and it looked enticing to be like, oh, I got to move to California and do this. I didn't do that, obviously, but
it was a flash in the pan, much like the big tire chopper stuff. Boy, that was to the moon and back quick.
I've still got one.
Do you think they made it?
Yeah, he does.
Do what?
Do you think they made it?
To the moon? Yeah. Let's put on a good show.
I started on that thing in like 2003.
Are we talking about Hollywood here?
So many problems with it.
Conspiracy.
I still have it.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah,
What is it?
It's just a big tire chopper. Just, I don't know. It's a redneck engineering frame, but
Okay.
But yeah, matter of fact, I got it back all together during COVID, and knocked the back fender off on the floor. And after that, I was like, fuck that thing. It's one problem after another, so I never finished it.
Here we are 6 years later.
they're still fun when you see them on the road. Like,
Yeah.
I moved to Crystal Lake and I was walking the neighborhood with my dog.
Did you say Crystal Lake?
That's where I live, yeah.
Like Michael Myers Crystal Lake?
They lean into that hard too. They do like a whole Michael Myers event, but that is the town I live in. But when I moved in, I'm walking my dog, and the guy 2 doors down, he's always outside barbecuing, and I look in his garage. I'm like, man, what's that under that cover there? And he just whips this like dusty cover. It's like all out big dog chopper.
Yeah.
All orange and green. I'm like, dude, you got to get this thing out and ride. And now he rides it every Sunday.
Really?
Every Sunday he takes it out for a quick rip.
There's a lot that are popping up lately on Facebook Marketplace. You know, you'll see a American Iron Horse or a Big Dog, you know, or you might see a Fly Right, or you're like,
Dude, every time he goes by, though, I'm
like $6,000. I know it's probably going to need rewiring.
I think the big bike, the long bikes are going to come back at some
I'm
point.
sure they will.
I mean, everything comes full circle.
Yeah.
We had a customer who had a all aluminum Bourget, and it had to be a 386-inch wheelbase.
Yeah, I worked at a shop that was a Bourget dealer. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
This thing was longer than our semi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Little Crystal Lake action.
My daughter's 4th birthday party.
There you go. You got to move to Illinois. We
So,
got a spot for you.
So next up, moving to the next question. Let's see. I try to mix them up because I think people are starting to get prepared. So you try to change these things up. Most memorable law enforcement interaction story.
Either you or me.
Jeff has a good one, you know, just because he has a family tie-in.
Yeah.
Let him go first.
I had this long bed C10 that had a pretty rowdy small block in it, and it was notorious for eating up drive shafts
And hauling long ass lumber.
Yeah, long ass lumber, drive shafts, transmission cases, you know, anything because of that long drive shaft, you know. So I was putting a rear end in it one night and got it all back together and everything. So I wanted to go take a rip, you know. And so a buddy of mine, a couple buddies were in another truck, bone stock, nothing crazy. So we go down on a road that's by my house, and nothing out there but a mobile home park. And so he gets up and he's in the left lane, I'm in the right lane, and he's just watching basically. So I take a rip or whatever, and out of the mobile home park, a cop comes. And so he gets behind us, and we're both, you know, trying to figure out who's going to pull over first. So I start, you know, easing to the right, and then he gets behind my buddy, and then, you know, he starts moving right, so I move left. You know, I'm like, okay, he's going to get him. So it was just back and forth for a pretty good ways. enough to piss the guy off pretty well. He was mad. But finally, I'm the one that pulled over. My buddy made a U-turn, and the cop comes up and he gets me out of the truck, and I'm going to jail clearly. And he's telling me, I get to the back of the truck, and there was a guy with me, so I was going to turn my truck over to him, let him drive. And so he gets me behind the truck, and he's like trying to force my hands together, and I'm like, dude, he's going, stop resisting. And I'm like, I'm not resisting, no big deal. And so he's raising his voice and yelling at me and trying to, get my arms together and all this stuff. And so I go to jail. I'm covered from head to toe in grease. Put a rear end in the truck. I mean, I'm covered. And so to fast forward the story, my son's 21 and he's in law enforcement. And so he started out in the jail. So he's the youngest sergeant in the detention officer, a detention officer. And so he comes home one day and he goes, what was you doing March 3rd, 2000?
He did a records check.
He checked his dad out. So that's probably my favorite story.
Oh, that's funny.
So I go to jail for drag racing on a state highway, which is a felony. Had to get an attorney just to get it knocked down to a misdemeanor. But yeah, crazy stuff.
Spend the night in?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
My anniversary.
Oh. Did you have one after that?
Yeah. Slow learner. Still there. Yeah.
Jesus.
I got a slow learner as well.
She knows now. She ain't changing shit.
I've had a few run-ins with the law.
No.
A few.
Okay.
I've had my fair share of nights in the eating cocktail fruit. But
Means you've been doing it right. You know what cocktail fruit is?
No.
That's what they serve you in jail.
that
A little
ham sandwich, ham
Pull,
and cheese.
pull top fruit cocktail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're lucky if you get to eat it.
Yeah. Is it nothing but fucking cherries? The peaches are all right.
I've been
Fucking
in
cherries
downtown-
suck.
I've been in downtown Fort Worth and got to eat my cocktail fruit. And that was
I ain't never been anywhere big like Fort Worth or nothing. That's a big jail.
So
That's
is this the story where you get slammed to the ground by the bicycle cop, or which one is this?
no. This doesn't have anything to do with the bicycle cop. So being in Fort Worth, we made a lot of friends with the Fort Worth Police Department, and we used to have a shop potato gun. I think a lot of shops had their own.
The
shop
good old
gun,
potato
you know?
gun. Everybody thought they could do theirs better than the next guy.
So we used to use oxygen and acetylene in ours,
That'll create a.
and we used to shoot limes.
Fireball.
So we used to also have a
Oh, you shoot limes
yeah. So we used to have a
to the moon.
semi-pro baseball field literally right by our first shop by where the swap meet was.
Yeah.
So we would shoot limes. I always envisioned that we were shooting limes out into the field during a game, and that like outfield was like, "Holy shit, here it comes!" And it was a lime, you know.
Right.
Anyhow,
Y'all were doing it. Was the game going?
yeah, we do a lot of games going. We'd launch them towards the field. Hey,
Incoming.
we know they were going either in the field or over the field.
Yeah. That'll
Fort Worth Cats, go team. Anyhow, so one night or morning, not really sure. I have a couple friends that were on the Fort Worth Police Department at the time, and they came over and they were shooting the gun with us.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So that was a really cool experience I had, and then so we began to make equipment for the Fort Worth SWAT team.
Okay.
We got in really good with the SWAT team.
They needed potato guns.
They didn't need potato guns, but
Lime
they needed
guns.
other tools.
Yep.
So they had this one tool that was like it was to remove drapes in a house when they like bust the window out, and they'd reach in there and like jerk the drapes out, you know, so they could throw tear gas in there.
A twist and yank.
A twisted yank. So we made the rookies.
Twist. Yank.
When we first got our plasma table, we were big into doing what we call the speed dick.
Okay.
And it was a dick that looked like it had real strong forward momentum. You know, the balls were kind of tier to the back, like almost like
maybe Chip Foose designed it, like it was going fast, sitting still,
Yeah, aerodynamics.
around the shop. It's known as a speed dick.
like a Shazam.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So
Like it's going fast, sitting still.
One more time. I need a better reference.
I love this story.
So the
Great.
rookie of the SWAT team, his tool had a speed dick in the top.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
Did he know about it?
He found out.
Okay.
We made a lot of stuff for those guys, and one of them led to a house burning down.
One of your faulty was it
That wasn't
Error-
faulty. It was
user error.
faulty. It was-
user error?
SWAT team
user
design.
error.
It was
Okay.
SWAT team design.
Okay. So,
So-
it did the job.
Yeah,
It just
We made this compartment that held 4 tear gas grenades,
okay.
and you'd basically all screwed in, and then you'd cap it, and it had a water hose on both sides, and you'd pump compressed gas into one side, and they would break the window, throw a water hose into it. They'd pull all the tear gas grenades, open them up, and then they would basically compress air and force 4 tear gas grenades into the house.
Got you.
Well, somehow that shit caught on fire.
Incendiary.
they threw the unit through the window, caught the drapes on fire. About
Oh, where was the rookie? He was supposed to get those
Where's the
drapes
drape?
out of the way.
Speed dick didn't work.
yeah.
Hey,
Speed
so-
Dick wasn't doing his job.
Hey, so some dumbasses at the shop were standing there with me, and I took one of those tear gas grenades, and I took an air blower, and we are all kind of standing in a circle, and I pumped it in the back of one of those tear gas grenades,
Are you serious?
and I just full air,
Uh-uh.
and we're all standing there, and everybody just watched me do it, and then we're all sitting there like coughing and crying, and
Yeah, do
snot
not.
running out of our nose.
It came in for some repairs at one point, and the guy welding it at the shop was like tears just rolling, and he's over there welding on this thing, Yeah, too funny.
That would be really cool building that kind
we
of
had a good
shit,
time
'cause-
doing stuff for them.
Yeah.
We really did.
We had fun. It was a lot of fun.
Most of those guys, they come up with their own ideas, and they don't have like standards really. Like they got to get shit done. So they come up with ideas that, hey, this is a
There are
problem.
no
This is
standards.
problem solvers, and you find people to do it. It's a crazy story.
Doing stuff for them. We got invited to go do something they call the SWAT challenge.
Mhm.
And so they only invite like a handful of civilians, and then they have their guys. And so we get there and we pull up in the parking lot. We get out of the truck wearing like Dickies shorts and t-shirts. Everybody there is in some sort of SWAT gear, And so we're like, man,
They were calling it tactical.
yeah,
Tactical
we,
gear.
Yeah. We felt a little out of place, but we've also got, weapons, and we have a good time and all that stuff. I think we ended up coming like 10th or something, like from their top, their top guys. And they're like, what the fuck? These dudes from the hood, It was a good time. We had a blast doing that.
We were shooting our Glocks sideways.
Sideways, he's better aim. Yeah, better aim.
Not really.
We're the only ones that took an Impala door. We're out the door.
Oh, I bet that was really fun times.
Oh, it was a blast.
Yeah. All right. Next up, that is some really good law enforcement interaction stories. I like those.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This isn't one-sided.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
You don't have anything.
That's not what we said.
Plead the fifth.
That
Plead the
was
fifth.
not the. We're saving that for a pay-per-view special.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Phil's got skeletons. I got skeletons. Jared's got skeletons.
I'm clean.
That's not true. Not true.
Phil, are you clean?
Ish.
Cleanish?
Yeah.
Clean enough the statute of limitations don't matter, but
about you,
not clean
Josh?
enough that you can't tell the story. I knew what the fruit cocktail was.
Understood.
Never big city, but multiple times by a real pissed off cop.
What about in Alabama?
2 of the multiple times was Alabama. Yeah. But I've always said, best advice I could ever give, if you're going to get arrested, do it by a cop that's just doing their job. If you piss them off,
Yeah, be nice.
it's a completely different arrest.
I've got street racing stories for that. Be nice.
Yeah. Because, man, you think that, like, it's all the same deal. It's a completely different hookup process. It's a completely different ride. It's a completely different treatment.
For sure.
Like,
For sure.
not even in the same country, not in the same league.
I have
Holy shit, it can go like this.
by the bicycle cop with something to prove.
Oh, yeah, I had one of them cops that was something to prove.
I feel like every cop story with you probably has something to prove.
No, I've had a couple of just doing their job. I was being an idiot and like, yeah, you know what? I knew this FTA was going to show up at some point, but hey, no big deal. But the pissed off ones are completely different.
Yeah, when you piss them off, it's a whole different story.
It's fine. He lost his job and everything that he had, so fuck
So,
that motherfucker.
How are y'all saying this podcast would be good for business?
This one in particular, that's TBD.
You're sharing the stories.
It's up to you.
Next up, it's one of Jer's favorites that's brand new that we just started. If you had to describe your shop, your person, your body of work as a band or musician, what do you pick?
That's the strangest
Man,
question I've heard on here so far. Jared came up with that?
Yeah,
Did
It makes a lot of
did
sense.
Did he answer it?
he has not answered yet.
There's been a few good answers. I don't know how I would answer it.
I think it's a
Tough.
band. I think it's a band because it takes everybody.
What's the band?
Oh,
Yeah, that's the part that's
man,
complex.
you didn't say that. The band.
We've had, I'm not going to tell you who, but I'm going to give you some examples.
Hey, hold on. Before you give examples.
Yeah.
The band.
You know, so I try to maintain humility in everything that we do. And
That's what that bike cop said.
he did not maintain humility. I think that we have a really good crew. And that Metallica album that was with the symphony,
Oh,
the S&O,
yeah.
I would describe it as that currently.
A little rough around the edges, but
A little rough around the edges, but
Refined.
yeah.
refined and moving
I
very
like that.
smooth.
Great one.
Yeah, that's
I
a
like
good
that.
answer.
Great. See how when
That's a good
if
answer.
you put something together, yes, it's
Damn it, we got to give Jeremy some credit there.
Yeah,
That's a good answer.
It's
I would agree to that. Yeah.
I would like to see it moving a little faster, but everything is moving really smooth, moving really nice, flowing perfectly.
Turn up the tempo.
Yeah, I'd like to turn the tempo up a little bit, but
just keep listening to the song. It gets a little faster. It builds.
it builds.
Yeah.
But
Really great answer.
we're kicking ass right now.
See? It's more in depth than you think.
yeah. It's hard on the spot, though.
It's
That's a
super hard.
question.
It is
And
very
that's
hard on
yeah,
the
you,
spot.
got to give it a little thought and you got to think.
That's
We've
a
had
great answer. That's a great answer.
we've had ZZ Top as an answer. We've had Metallica. We've had ones that we've came up with, and that's Simon and Garfunkel for somebody else that wasn't on the podcast. That's Troy and Adam. Like super like technical, you know.
yeah.
I feel like the cliche
also,
of
like,
that's
forgettable.
probably going to be like Mozart or some shit, but I think that was a good answer.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great.
Have you guys discussed this internally about our shop? If you have, I might not want to know.
We have not. No. None of these things that we make other people do, we
you don't do yourselves.
No.
Make it hard on everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, so what would y'all say?
It'd be like a one big year-end special, and then we'll go through all the self-imposed questions.
Are you guys are really doing a Netflix thing or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
So it's just,
It's just-
answers for you guys.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah. Next podcast.
yeah, no, it's Nobody wants to hear what we have to say.
I
they
do,
want to hear
really.
they want to hear what the guests have to say when they
No,
come on.
really. The whole way here, I was sitting there thinking, man, I like to know more about Roadster Shop. You know what I mean?
Ask
And
away.
So I
Well, he
haven't
did have some questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
like what was going on before you guys got involved with Roadster Shop, because I really didn't know anything about it until you guys were involved. Like where it came from and all that stuff. And then also another question was, what were you guys doing before you got involved with it?
It was big in the early mid 90s, doing like traditional hot rod stuff pre 40.
Yeah.
My brother went to work at the Roadster Shop out of trade school or college. We were building a Model A on 32 rails and wanted to do something cool with my dad. We were in the body shop industry before that, or during that.
Okay.
Building that car. My brother went to work there because he was more of the creative type, didn't want to fix wrecks and put bumpers on cars. I went to college for more of the business side. Yeah, we wanted to get into this. This was kind of my dad's retirement and our future. So
Yeah. Very cool. What was Roadster Shop before you got into it?
all pre
Yeah, early hot rod.
40, early hot rod stuff. Yeah.
And that I kind of thought that, but I didn't know for sure. That's very cool.
So I didn't realize the whole part about Jeremy working there previously.
Yeah, he was working there for kind of cash under the table, just trying to learn stuff and what he, kind of wanted to do on the building side.
So did he not take the body shop route?
He did for a while, and like I said, just kind of got, I don't want to say bored, but didn't want to be putting bumper covers and fixing wrecks, wanted to explore the more creative side of things.
Yeah, Jeremy's a secret sheet metal guy who's very good. He doesn't get a chance to exploit it very often, but when I got here, he was still on the shop floor. It's not my story to tell, obviously, but he was still on the shop floor when I got here 18 years ago, and a ripper metal guy who sets a pace that nobody could keep up with. Just
That's awesome.
fast as can be, and just rip stuff out. Like, he's the reason us young guys had the work ethic we did, because you're like, oh shit, like the boss is
That's who we got to
ripping.
keep up with. Yeah.
Yeah, like you were breaking a sweat just to
better
try
get
to
it.
stay in his shadow. So
Well, and so personally, I try to maintain a presence in the shop. I try to work faster than anybody else in the shop. I try to set that pace. I try to set, like, I'm not walking from here to A to B. I'm going to run.
yeah.
He does.
run.
He literally runs through the shop.
Yeah, that's funny. That Jeremy was
jump
literally
over
the same way.
shit.
Like, he's the little guy. You can't keep up with his legs, though. Like, I can't keep up with him in the shop. Now he's fast at everything he does, Well, and we've never talked about it, too, but obviously the Roadster Shop existed. To my knowledge, coming in, the old owner, Bill O'Rourke, had gotten sick with cancer.
Yeah.
And had you guys not come in and taken over, it probably would have died and fizzled out and no longer been an entity.
Yeah, his son was involved and had no real interest in the hot rod industry. He was in like the mountain bike world, and he just kind of inherited it, if you will.
So y'all kind of carried on some legacies here,
Yeah,
more than one.
yeah.
That's huge.
That's
It's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very
Cool thing to
awesome.
be a part of.
Yeah.
We've changed a lot of it.
You've elevated the whole thing though, as far as like the chassis side of it and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
When
Very much.
we design chassis stuff as well, and we build components and kits for cars or whatnot, and we like to I don't know how to say it, but if y'all were building individual components like, say, control arms or rear kits, we try to say that we would be the Roadster Shop of that rather than building a full frame. I mean, you're certainly something to model after.
Appreciate that.
It's a big compliment.
Yep.
Means a lot. Try to
You guys are big in the industry, and also we use you guys on some chassis and whatnot here in the shop, but we try to model after that too.
Yeah, there's probably 5 chassis in the shop right now of cars being built.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how we started off at the beginning talking about it. It's, everybody
Don't
told
want
us
to win, just
don't want to lose. Yeah,
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
keep doing
Same here.
Yep.
One day a guest is going to come in and be like, man, you guys built some badass cars too. Like, good job, John.
Hey, you do. If nobody has said it, you guys really do.
We're coming back, baby.
See, I
We
told
got a
you.
great
If
crew.
Shit
you want to
coming
catch some fish, you just gotta throw those lures out there.
You know, even the Bulls went through some downtimes. They didn't win all of them. You know, we're a dynasty.
There's cars coming. There's cars coming up.
Yeah, we got some
cars
great shit coming out. Great crew.
There was a lot of interest and a lot of great customers that wanted a lot of great Survivor cars built and
Yeah,
made a lot of people happy. And it's got a lot of
Full
cars on the
circle, we're
road.
back to the full show cars now.
Yeah.
It's kind of become the trend around here. So we'll be up there with you guys
Just
again.
like get them fucking done.
All right, I'm dwelling.
You keep
Let's move
talking
on.
about
What's
it.
the next question here?
Well, you got
hardest part
another
is getting it
question?
Done.
No, I mean that was kind of it. I just want to know kind of a few things that, about y'all before, how you got into it and all that stuff.
Born with gasoline in our veins and
Yeah.
didn't know anything else. Too stupid to give up.
I mean, a car guy's a car guy, right?
Yeah.
So, like you guys were doing collision before,
Yeah.
and that I've done the same thing, basically raised up in a, van shop or a Corvette shop, and then get into the hot rods. It's just, you still have to go, to a paint shop to do some collision work to get it figured out.
Yeah, I think the collision was great. Just having the mentality of getting shit done.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then you got to balance that with the hot rod side of the
Insurance on your ass
quality
and-
and maintaining a certain level. But at the same time, you can get lost in that and just on go forever and never get the car across the finish line.
Yep.
So it's the good balance between the two.
That's awesome.
They could just all deliver on Friday. Everybody be all right.
Yeah. That's
Car.
right. That's what I was saying earlier about, cars going home on Friday is great news. Last week, not so much. You know, if you got a problem with one not going home, that's a problem.
Yep.
It's kind of the same thing as collision world.
Yeah.
We've learned a little bit about the collision world. Our owner of our Riddler project is a guy that was president of Caliber Collision.
Okay.
So
He knows a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Few things.
Few things.
it's a different industry.
Yeah. It's changed drastically over the years.
He's probably learned in that deal that it can't be done by Friday.
He's learned in that deal it can't be done by Friday.
Has he thrown cycle time at you guys yet? Or
We haven't heard. I don't know that term. I don't want to know.
No, he hasn't done it. Hasn't been to that yet, but yeah, he definitely wants to know a schedule.
Next up, we've got you got to cruise up PCH, right? Pacific Coast Highway. You can take any car. You got to name the car, and there's one CD stuck in the CD player for the entire ride. What's the car and what's the CD? This is a good guy's rod and custom question. And I liked it so much we kept doing it.
So I might be on a golf cart with Mark Metters,
Okay?
and I don't know if he wants to be on the golf cart with me.
Okay. That's a long ride on the PCH. Long ride.
It's kind of an inside joke.
You tump Mark? Did you tump him?
I didn't dump him, but I tried. He held on. No, man, we're going to be listening to, I don't know if you are familiar, but Down. And we're going to listen to the
Nice.
album NOLA.
Good call.
I don't know it.
Phil and Selma from Panteras.
Really?
Yes.
We're
Side
going to be
project.
listening to Down, NOLA the entire time.
What vehicle?
golf cart.
I'm not accepting golf cart.
Man, I mean, we're just cruising, right? So,
It can be anything.
like a chopped 40 Mert.
Perfect. What about you?
Man, that one I'm not prepared for, but I would say bad to the bone.
On the big
George-
tire chopper
George
with handlebar speakers.
George Thorogood
Oh yeah.
with a some sort of 50s custom. I mean, a lot of people don't know that, but we're kind of into the customs.
I can tell from the Instagram. You can tell
I mean,
there's a Merc. You
can't tell from our Instagram. It's kind of
We-
all over the place.
yeah, we've had
the ones that you have came back to the most on picture wise, especially over the last few years.
That's
you've
rich.
got that in your blood. I can see custom influence.
We're custom all the way.
You spelled custom with a K. It's pretty obvious.
We did.
You're into
Fair
customs.
We did.
I would say a 50s custom or something like that. You
Yeah.
know, a Merc or even a Chevy or whatever. We're known for the Chevys, you know. But yeah, the 40 Merc is an icon car. The 50 Merc is an icon car. Any of those, you know.
All those are good ones.
Yeah.
It's a good way to cruise. All right, next up. This is a big one. No budget. Unlimited budget. Any car, but you're not building it. Somebody else is building it for you. Who's building it, and what's the car, and what are you doing with it?
I'll let you answer first.
Thanks for throwing that on me.
Nice.
Smart answer. Yeah.
Thanks for throwing that on me. Any car, any builder, any budget. Wow. Man, I don't know. I would say just something quick. 41 Buick from Salinas Brothers.
Cole Foster getting.
Cole Foster, yeah.
He's
Hey.
coming on soon, and he keeps getting a lot of love on the
Yeah,
picks.
we
I
were-
picked him on
I threw
mine.
him out there on mine.
Yeah.
If y'all aren't able to get in touch with him, we have somebody that can.
We've been
Josh can't do
contact.
Josh can't. Do
I've
it, so
been
fine.
in
We've got a
contact.
guy.
I've been in contact. I just we haven't scheduled it.
We've got a guy in Salinas, California. Not only the dead end guys, but yeah, we have somebody that might be able to help with that.
We've got numerous Northern California connections.
Really want to get him
Yeah,
on
it'd
and
be
do
good
it.
to sit him down and
Yeah, you
Hey,
can't
he's
count
got
on
a
that one.
great style.
that's fine.
his
I'll listen to that one.
If you're into customs or bikes, he's got a great style.
Oh, it's. I've always been like enamored with everything. There's never been anything he's done.
Have you
that
ever
I've been
talked to
like,
him?
No.
Okay. Have you?
No.
But his stuff's always made an impact. I feel like every time I've seen
I'll
it.
be 100% honest. He's too cool for us. That's a swagger.
He
You know what? He is super humble
he's very humble.
and very quiet and reserved.
You won't hear
boy,
him
man.
pat
Sounds a
himself
lot
on the
like
back.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
you're-
similar.
Very
Super
much
similar.
like Josh.
You guys will get along great.
I don't know why you guys have painted me in this like.
He's more like Phil.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Now,
he
he-
sounds like a Phil.
He may require some help getting here. You know that situation.
Okay.
You know, he may want to be put up,
Okay.
but
Green M&Ms only in the bowl.
yeah, in the bowl, yeah, for sure.
That's my
Maybe
contract
other,
with the
maybe
guys.
others, but you know, other party favors or whatever. But you know, he may. It's a possibility.
We'll keep working on it. That's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Thanks.
What color?
Man, color too.
Yeah, you guys make it so hard with that question.
And they
Color?
don't make it hard. I'm interested, so I want to know.
When you asked me, I thought about it for about 3 days and was like, why did I say that?
I mean,
That's-
everybody.
There is no right or wrong. What we're trying to get to is like the thing that pops into your head at that moment. It doesn't mean it can't change there. What's the first thing that's popping into your head at that moment?
I mean, even the one that he just built. That
Yeah.
you know, it's super cool. Maroon, or man, everybody could say black.
You'd take that Nomad in a heartbeat, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite cars.
Yeah, have you ever met him? What's his name?
Dude that owns the blue Nomad?
Yeah,
Oh, man, that
Hon-
Nomad is not Hong.
What's his name?
Oh,
Yeah.
half time he's wearing his shirt backwards.
Yeah, he wears his shirt backwards because the
Not
logo
intentional.
the logo of the car is on the back of the shirt, so he wears it on the front. Oh, what's his name?
He's funny as shit.
Yeah, super cool guy.
That's just like the most tasteful.
That was a Super Chevy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a Super Chevy car
Yeah.
prior to Cole redoing it.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah. So it was
the
one of the
Color, the
stores.
stance, the interior, like everything's killer on that thing.
Yeah.
So it was one of the cars for a Super Chevy store, like a parts car.
What's your build and who's building it?
So my personal build right now that I am doing that I could see that I would pay someone else to do is I have a 52 Chevy convertible that I am heavily modifying to be more like a Cadillac prototype car.
Okay.
And we're making the quarters and doing all the shit, right? So if I were to pay someone to do that car right now, the person that I would say that kind of I really gel with and mesh with would be probably Bill Ganal. And it would be him or Cole Foster. But I would do Bill Ganal. Just, Jeff just said Cole Foster.
Nah. That's not what I said. I went,
Bill
You swallowed the mic?
yep.
Bill would do it. Bill would do a great job.
Yeah, Bill would.
I don't think he'd do a convertible though. He's gonna tell you no.
No, Bill wouldn't turn me down.
I'm just telling you.
Bill wouldn't turn me down.
He might.
He
might
wouldn't turn me down.
He's gonna make
Face
it a lift
down.
off. He's gonna make it a lift off hardtop.
Hey, I'm
said
telling you
no
right now,
budget,
he
so.
wouldn't. He would not turn me down on this one.
I believe you. I believe you.
So
It'd have some cool features.
Yeah.
He's got some really good ideas.
I've always loved 51, 52 Chevy. And
we've fell in that market and just really want kind of a Cadillac, early 50s Cadillac, kind of Mad Men, like what was that dude fucking the main dude of Mad Men,
John Hamm.
John Hamm. Like imagine John Hamm had a convertible Cadillac,
Yeah.
two-door,
Kind of give a little bit of that
like Clark Gable.
little pencil tie kind of.
Clark Gable, you got a hot chick next to you, chop top,
Right.
super low, just cool custom.
Be cool.
I
Be really
think-
cool.
I think Bill Canal could.
It needs a
fulfill my
needs
dreams.
a little stretch on the back so it's not so
Yeah.
bobbed. Needs a little pull.
So what we're working on now is it has 51 Cadillac taillights, but they're sunk down into the quarter, not
Okay.
pitched up.
Okay.
But
49 grill.
Yeah,
It's
49
been,
Cadillac.
it's been
grill.
morphed into a Chevy grill.
It's kind of my. Right now in my head, it's my dream car.
That'd
And
be cool. Anything Bill puts his hands on, that whole team,
Bill and Donnie.
they nail shit. Nail shit.
I'm buddies with old Chicken Hawk Donnie over there.
I can't believe you didn't pick them to build you something. That's honestly says a lot about what your respect is for them.
I absolutely dropped them in there.
No, you did.
I feel like I'm winning right now because I was second guessing that for days.
You're
And
winning.
I threw Cole,
I see, Joe.
I know.
Yeah,
threw
yeah.
South City, and then I said I was going to hire Jeremy to do the work because it'd be nice to be the boss for once.
I still can't believe that car started off with your Lincoln started off with a group of 3 owners. That one
What was crazy is,
blows my mind.
you know, the craziest part about that is that all three have different taste.
Oh well,
So, so one guy was full blown drag race, pro mods to
He ended up having his own. He
top
has his own
alcohol
team.
funny cars, race teams, several cars, 3-4 cars at the same time. One was more, he's more, I don't know. I don't know how to say it other than he's not really, he's more of a resto mod guy. And the other one, he kind of is more into trucks. So like trying to combine all three of those into one.
Did
is
you
hard.
think that was going to work from the beginning? Where you're like, we're going to do a
Wait,
15 by 15 on one
that's
side.
a whole
and
nother story.
As
a
you
pickup bed on half. And
you know that whole part about the when we first started talking, how you're looking at these builds and you're looking at the longevity of business. Like, all right, so I see this project and this customer, I'm going to be able to last 10 weeks in business because of this guy.
How can we combine all of that shit into one car?
You know, at some point, we're now at the point where I would say that, you know, we can kind of choose our customer. And I'm probably mentally getting there now, but I wouldn't say that we were mentally there 10 years ago. That's a new state of mind.
It makes sense. I completely understand that. We've all been there. It's also
y'all probably got there a lot
by saying yes to it. It worked out.
For sure.
Things work out. You know.
Now that whole thing is we made our way all the way around the spectrum. You know, the whole thing, and then we backed up.
Oh yeah.
You know, right from where we started. You know, everything's been touched from there back.
Is it the right way to go? Absolutely not.
I mean, what's right and wrong in this shit? I mean,
we're learning.
Does anybody really need any of it anyway?
You go buy a Toyota Camry.
Yes.
That was my wife's car.
For whatever it takes to get there.
End.
I'm pretty excited to see what you guys come out with in 2028 here now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty
in the
intrigued
end,
what
it's
shows up at
basically-
Detroit.
In the end, it's basically this. You know, it's all basically things that nobody needs.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, it's all just pure luxury. You know, of whatever people want to do.
Yeah, so anybody to say what's right or wrong or
Yeah.
what's it? It's all just wants and wishes and dreams and art and peacocking. And a Lincoln is. Has there ever been a Lincoln in the Grade 8?
No.
Is it convertible?
No.
Still? Didn't want to fuck with that top.
Fuck that top, dude.
Oh my God.
Getting Ford orders to line up every time. Repeatable.
Fuck, weld the doors together. You still won't get that top to go up and down.
Can I bring something up?
You
we're
can
here
bring
to
it
do.
up. We might edit it if it's just
You can-
wildly offensive.
So you can, y'all can like edit this shit out. I want to bring up Steve Cook Creations.
yeah.
So Steve, this guy is probably one of the coolest guys I've ever met.
Steve's awesome.
And Steve has taken to me in the past few years and really kind of, I guess, taken to me. And Steve's a very, kind of private, quiet individual.
100%.
And I can't tell you how much I appreciate what he has, just how he's opened up to me.
That's awesome.
But, somebody like that has been through it all and done everything that we all aspired to do has meant a lot.
Yeah.
And just appreciate the connection and the mentorship that he has given me. The work that they're doing there and that they continue to do is very aspirational.
Steve's done some great shit. He's too private because he won't do the damn podcast.
Will he not?
No, I've asked him
Hey, should we
fucking
call
20
him?
times.
Can we call him right now?
I've got some Steve Cook stories, and I want to save them for when Steve comes on the podcast. But I've got some Louisville stories, even with the yellow 55, way back when, like old days. And Steve and Paul Atkins and Laurel and Louisville and a bar and.
Maybe your stories are why he's not willing to come on.
No, he's too private. He's too private of a guy.
That's
He's
Mike.
very
That's
private,
Mike.
very
That's,
quiet.
that's his son, Mike.
He's very
For his,
quiet,
the
very
success
private.
that he's had, he's very, very humble.
He's got
dude.
he's got an
quiet.
eye and a look too.
Super quiet.
Man, he does some of the shit he's done is fucking amazing. Some stuff he's done for Bruce Ricks. That's
I was
Great.
thinking about when we were coming on here, I was like, man, how cool would it be if we could like just call dudes while we're on here and be like, hey, guess where I'm at? I'm
Come
on the
do this
podcast,
deal.
man.
Why
don't you say something while we're on here? Yeah, it'd be kind of
we had one of those a couple weeks ago that called a little too many people on the podcast and didn't go so the best. Call up Steve. You got to guilt him into doing the podcast, though.
Let's do it right now.
New segment, Roadster Shop Drunk Dials.
We've talked about doing it.
Has there been a lot of those?
We've got
I bet
we've
there
got
has.
Chip Foose, Courtney Hansen, Chris Jacobs, Kev Dog multiple times.
Kev Dog multiple times. Richard Rawlings.
Yep.
I've got a story while he's doing that. So, the Richard Rawlings thing.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Not much. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, and heard from you in a while.
Yeah, I hear you. What are you up to?
Well, I'm sitting right here on the Oil and Whiskey podcast, and I was talking about, my favorite mentor and someone that I really appreciate and love what they do and how they've kind of seemed to have taken me in.
Oh, no.
And I said, screw Steve Cook because he won't do the damn podcast.
Oh, no.
So I was talking about you, and
You used to have a mentor.
we were trying to figure out how to get you on here.
Oh, you know me, man.
I
You
know
don't hear anything I got to say.
everybody wants to hear what you have to say. You have so many good stories.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Well,
we could just post all your cars. We could just look at that and drool.
yeah, we were thinking about you, and everybody
Well, cool.
thinks highly of you, and I
Well, I
brought
appreciate
you
that.
up.
Well,
And
cool. Well, it's both ways. I enjoy it. I'm the biggest fan as anybody of all this stuff. And, I don't know what to say.
Well-
You caught me off guard.
We're gonna
I
take
know
we're
I
gonna
did.
take it as a personal offense if you don't end up doing it before the end of the year. So I don't know how you Okie boys deal with personal offenses, but
Yeah,
we take it serious.
Yeah, I know. I get it. We're from the same part of the woods.
yeah,
Well, good.
we were just talking about you, Steve, and
He hates you right now.
I know.
absolutely
He's like,
hates you
"This
right now."
motherfucker right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get your ass now.
Hopefully, we'll see you soon.
You bet. Yeah, all of you guys, man. About the minute I let my guard down, you done threw me in the woods. There.
Yes, sir.
No, I appreciate it. No, I do.
Well, we're all talking about you in a good way. So
No, that's cool. I think a lot of all of you guys. I think we're all in this together.
yes, sir.
Yeah, you bet. I need to get to a show every once in a while.
Yeah, you do.
Slower. That's my problem. It takes me longer to build cars.
Well, they've got an opening up here on this podcast for you.
Yeah. My wife says I'm taking too many side jobs.
Well, give
She
Kim a
wants
kiss
house
for
built
me.
in the- Yeah, I will. Okay.
Give her a big, strong front hug.
She wants her garage dominium built so she can look at her car every morning. That's what she told me.
I bet.
She wants to work on it, she said.
Tell Kim I said hi.
I will. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Steve.
Appreciate it, Steve. Add that into the list. Steve Cook.
So humble.
So y'all,
Steve Cook drunk dial.
yeah, Steve.
We need to do bingo card. I'm telling you. You never know what's going to happen.
Hey, I think we could do that all night.
Well, yeah, we probably could.
Could you imagine who all we could drunk dial from our phones?
I don't want to imagine the blowback that's going to happen from it.
Yeah.
Me neither. I don't want to call my wife.
Fellas, this has been a fucking amazing time. Great answers, great questions, great stories. You never know what you're going to get on this stuff, but it's been a good one.
Yeah, totally unrehearsed, and we had no idea what to expect.
That's the point. We don't
And
want
so
nobody to know
we
what
did-
to expect.
We didn't want to think about it. I listened to a couple podcasts. I never do. So I listened to a couple of them, but they didn't seem the same. So, it's been good.
Every one of them's different.
Yeah.
Every one of them's different. You never know what you're going to get.
Hey, in all fairness, so
when you invited us on the show, I actually started listening to the podcast. I hadn't heard it before.
That's how we gain listeners.
Perfect.
Just keep inviting people.
Yeah, I listen to music in the car.
Yeah.
And so you invited us, and I was like, shit, I better listen to this podcast, see what it's about,
Yeah.
And I told you last week, and you're like, dude, don't listen to the podcast.
Yeah, I don't want anybody listening. None of us want anybody prepared or knowing what to come. You need to come with the lowest of expectations, and then there's zero disappointment.
So I listened to a few of my friends on here and reached out, whatnot, but they all spoke highly of y'all.
Oh, good. They sign NDAs when they leave, so they don't have any choice but to.
We had to sign that before we started.
Yeah, well, and Phil and John have told me a little bit about you guys, so we started the NDA before this happened.
You didn't get the whole story.
No.
Better pre-alcohol. It's easier to.
Guys, it's been great. Murray Kustom Rods on the Instagram. And what show are you going to be at next? Triple Crown?
Pleasanton. And then Triple Crown.
Pleasanton, then Triple Crown. Triple Crown will be a good one. Triple Crown's a party.
Hey,
Good guys, Texas.
so Triple Crown,
Yeah.
I think Toby said we could cook out and smoke meats and shit
Really?
and have a good time
Can we stay at the track?
at the track,
Like-
in the evening, Friday night. So Toby, don't get mad if this doesn't go through. He was supposed to be talking with Gary, and
So we can party at the track Friday night instead of having to go back
it
anywhere.
sounds like we're gonna
That's
be
what we're
partying at the
working
track, and that Brian Cruz and I will be smoking meats and having a blast.
Brian Cruz looks like a meat smoker.
Yeah, that mustache.
He
Old-
is a
old
meat
smoker,
smoker.
maybe.
He's smoked a lot of
When
pole in his
you,
day.
when you throw a little wiffle ball up like that, and be like, hey, buddy, can you hit it? I'm like,
That's when
right,
those-
that's,
you almost strike out. It's too
Yeah, I
easy.
know.
Right? Like,
I almost fumbled over it.
We tripped over those balls.
Yeah. Oh, everybody, I'm looking forward to Triple Crown. It's going to be a fun one.
I love that show.
great show.
It's a
Yeah.
good time to talk to every vendor we deal with.
Man, guys, and as we talked about earlier, as far as being a vendor, like going to a place like Triple Crown, everybody's there. You have an opportunity to reach out to people you do business with across the entire, the whole
Yeah.
spectrum.
Or people you want to do business with.
Or
You haven't
people
made
you
the
want to do
connection
business
yet.
with.
Before we go, you just mentioned something. It made me think. I thought about this the other day, and I'm glad you brought him up. You said something about Toby. Toby doesn't get brought up as many times as he should. And Gary and Bobby get all the love, right?
Toby makes all the
Man,
shit
Toby is
happen.
working it.
Toby is the hardest working, most undersung, underrated hero in this
Super nice.
entire fucking industry.
Yeah, super nice.
100%.
He is working it
Absolutely. And I just
and
love
making it happen.
I don't get to hear that level of twang much. and I get homesick every time I hear it. And
Dang.
yeah, that's I don't know what he's got in that woodshed, but there's a little Michigan, little West Virginia, little Wild Whites in there. He's got the dialect down. But I like Toby. He runs that rig all over the place. And Bobby's always like, we did this, we did that, and I'm like, yeah, Toby did this, Toby did that.
Got those fried
Yeah, so Toby needs a little
Biscuit
needs a
and
little
mustard.
We'll see you guys.
Blade in there.
Yeah, a little slim blade. He don't go that bad. It's been fun. See you guys at for those that are Pleasanton, they'll see you there. Pleasanton good guys.
Clock Tower.
And then we'll see you guys at Triple Crown.
Awesome.
See you guys next week.